Hello, everyone. Bill Molyneux here for Bill's Wargame World, and we are with the Chuckleheads. And Walt, our gallant leader, what are we playing today?
We're playing the Men Who Would Be King, and we're going to refight the Battle of Isandlwana. It'll be Isandlwana Light. We're running the Men Who Would Be King with 65 points per side, with a few amendments. One of which I like from Dave Waxdell's game that I played at Historicon, which is where instead of individual units having special traits, you just simply have a leader for a group, a regiment, or a brigade, and then you roll for that person, but then you simply alternate back and forth depending upon how each person rolls. So the high die goes first. If it happens to be that the next die in line is another fellow member, then he goes. Otherwise, it could be your opponent going. But anyways, it just randomizes the movement of the units. So,
all right, and you're the GM today.
Yeah, I am. I'm not gaming. I'm hoping you guys are all killing each other.
All right, well, let's switch over the camera to Mike. Mr. Kennedy knows rules well. What are we going to be using for rules?
This is the book. It's from Osprey, Men Who Would Be Kings. They've got your basic army lists in here are 12 points. And they talk about bringing it up to 24. They give you some army lists in the back that you can then tailor as you wish for a whole variety of different colonial wargaming. It's actually not a bad set of rules. If you ever get these and play against Mr. Babbage, expect to lose your first half dozen or more games.
Well, do we want to ask you the question, where can you buy this?
Most any place that will sell these blue Osprey books, you should be able to get them. I got mine from On Military Matters at one of the major conventions.
And you are a British commander today?
Today, yes.
Okay. And now we're going to swoop over. Derek, do you have anything you'd like to put in your world? You're holding the British right flank, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm just holding the British right flank. Listening to my commander.
Wow. All right. Well, we got to get over to Kevin, Mr. Colonel Handsome himself. So, Kevin, what are you commanding today?
I'm commanding some Zulus on the left.
Zulu accent.
Okay. And our battle maps are made by who? Is it
Cigar Box?
Cigar Box.
Cigar
Yes.
Box battle maps, because people have been asking lately. All right. And lastly, we have to see about the fella in France.
Oh, Guillaume Fremont.
6mm wargamer.
Forgive the pronunciation, perhaps. He has used brilliantly, I think, Horns of the Buffalo as a scenario book, and is doing the games in 6mm figures on a tabletop. Just what a great idea!
All right.
Say something, go cut to that cut. That way, he'll be doing you some.
Kevin, do you need help?
Nope, it's running.
All right. Well, we have Goober the Traveling Bear wearing his Chuckleheads hoodie today because it's cold in Maryland, and I have my Chucklehead shirt also. Horns of the Buffalo, printed by Blue Panther Printing, 12 scenarios of the Anglo-Zulu War. You can use this for miniature wargaming along with board wargaming. We also need to make sure our cigar battle maps. I've had a lot of people asking me about these mats. Walt has a lot of them, and they look fantastic. So that's where you can buy them on their website. So, prepare for an exciting battle of Isandlwana. Kevin and I are Zulus, and we're going to overrun the British camp. All right, everyone. We're
Roll for you. So everyone, roll a die and see who goes first.
okay,
One die.
But I need a roller down.
and we're getting ready to start.
I bet I don't. I'm a 1.
There you go.
I'm a 3.
I'm a 6.
You go first.
Okay.
You move one unit. If you're going to shoot or do anything, you complete all the actions of one unit.
But you got to roll for everything except.
Well, they have to roll if they're doing anything but firing,
Yeah.
and you have to
Free
roll
action,
for
fire,
anything
or
except for
stand
move.
two.
Yeah,
And
standing too.
right.
The natives on us are different than cav are different.
And I'm just doing this one unit, right?
Cav, they're free as
Well, you're
charge.
doing all of your units.
All my
there.
units, okay.
Yeah, you move everybody.
Okay, irregular infantry, right?
Those are tribal infantry, and they're free.
Now, because
they're
Mike,
free
you're
to
next.
move, so they can
Yes.
move.
So
for
you
free.
can go too. There's no reason why we should have to wait for Derek to finish before
Right.
he gets started. So
Well, not since you're the same size.
exactly. And sometimes too, if it's on opposite wings, you could probably have people do their thing.
His tribals they don't have guns either, do they? They're just like the Zulus, except
They got their own spears.
Not
that
as
was
good.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they
But
don't
we're
have
s-
any fierce tribals.
But we're irregulars is what we should be because we're 12 figures, not 16.
Yeah, that's why I just move these as irregular infantry, right?
Your tribals?
Yes.
No, they're well. I guess if you want to consider them irregular, I should have given you guys. You guys will get one more unit then.
I've understood that they had the British, the tall native contingent was basically Zulus.
Yes.
No, but if we're running them as 12-man units, then that
And
makes
they
them
would be
irregular.
irregular.
Right. So the bottom line is so then you guys are going to add an additional unit to your grouping. So you just have to let me know when the time comes. You want to add it to your left or to the right. That adds a point to their cost. To go from tribal to your regular cost a point.
Oh, I see.
So
Well, Bill, what do you want to add? We can add one unit of what?
In which case that would
well,
change what I
3
gave
points.
them.
It's got to be
So
a
it's
standard.
the
Right.
standard tribal. We can add a tribal.
That's all
On the
police.
left? Okay.
What do we count them as? They're regular,
I would consider them
tell me
irregular
what
with veteran.
Yeah.
Irregular
Yeah,
cav,
well,
but
irregular cav.
Yeah.
Okay, and those are irregular cav too. I take it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume.
Regular infantry.
Well,
there.
yeah, but
So Derek
it's
has
not going to
moved.
matter much.
I doubt it.
Derek is holding that flank.
No,
Yeah,
actually, this
regular
whole field
fire
is full
stand
of
to-
gullies and stuff for us to
regular
hide
and
in.
irregular
Yeah.
infantry, your fire stand to, all cavalry's attack and stand to.
Yeah, so it's a fire stand to or your free ones, and ours are move. or
So
stand
if
to
you want
for
to move
all
your
of
British
ours.
infantry, you end up being on net 5 because you're veteran. So
There, do you want me to move forward? You're the boss.
Which one were you looking
We're
at?
looking at regular infantry.
I'll let them come to you.
Okay.
Mike, are you done?
Mulligan would have come charging out of there.
With that cold steel.
I'm trying to lead them.
Okay. 5 or better.
Two dice. Here's 4, whatever I roll, that's good.
Right.
And they move up to 6 or 8.
6.
So the British line is forming.
And same for them. Their leadership is a 7. Nope.
All right.
And
Watch your markers, adjust your sights. 300 bleeding ammunition.
All right. Mike's cavalry has moved up the Boer regulars,
Do you have the rocket battery on?
and
no,
You
apparently
get
we
the
don't
rocket
get a
battery?
rocket battery.
the guys would not
It would've
allow
been-
me
it
to
would've
use
been
my
right
rocket
there.
battery
You'd have already
because
slaughtered them, and the net would have been you got another.
it's in
you would have
54
another
millimeter
problem.
scale.
Yeah.
So my superior rocket battery that I have was not
Right,
allowed to be in
rocket
this
battery
game
did
because we're using
nothing.
28 millimeter. I don't think the scale would have mattered that much. We could have watched Derek's eyeball pop out of his head.
Big rockets. big
So we're
rockets.
getting ready to fire
54.
the artillery piece.
Shoot.
8 dice, DD6s.
All right,
because it's
so
long range,
everyone, we're
6,
breaking
2
in
6s.
here.
Do
The
what?
artillery
What?
battery is going to
Is that because of the
fire,
distance?
Yeah.
and in our game, we were representing the 2 cannons with
And
1.
We're gonna shoot the first group of white shields.
Yeah, because artillery doesn't have the same arc of fire as infantry either. It's not 360.
No, it's strictly forward.
Yeah.
No 6s.
And you rolled 8 dice.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
No hit.
I got 3 5s, but No
So
sixes.
I take no losses.
Well, let me make sure that they hit all sixes. Maybe fives do hit.
I need something to pound my ruler on.
Firing is 4 plus is what I'm seeing, but
Oh, it is?
well, that's what I'm seeing under crude weapons, but that may be the crude.
All right, so
Well, let's take a look. I maybe misspoke on that then. What?
In which case, then I had
Give me some cover.
7.
okay. People out there in the world of YouTube, I did take 2 losses as Walt the Great Game Master reviewed the rules, and Michael Kennedy did take out 2 Zulus. When I roll them around now,
You check to see if you become pinned from the shooting.
and I rolled Snake Eyes.
That's a bad roll. So you are pinned.
Okay. Luckily, we don't have any markers to show pins, so we don't have to worry about being
No.
pinned.
Zulus never get
So
pinned.
you go to
Zulus
Brand.
never get pinned, of course, because they're superior. But Walt's gone to go get me a pin marker. All right, everyone, we'll pause the camera here.
yes, please.
Okay, everyone, I have moved my superior Zulu impies, and of course, Kevin failed to roll to move double, so his stuff is twice. So Kevin is just sitting there, not supporting my grand attack
I'm
to
protecting
drive
your
the
flag.
British from our homeland.
Keeping track of turns in his head. Oh God.
So
we're lost.
Mike gets to go first in turn 2, and
Gun range is what?
You want to
12
place
to
a bet on whether he
24.
comes charging out or not?
Mike will not come charging out, of course, because he is a crafty war gamer.
Well, long range is better than.
No range.
Now are they formed up or whatever you call it?
There's not going to have that.
Not having that?
No.
Okay.
So let's zoom in a little bit. And will the British line hold against the
These
Zulu
guys
attack?
Now have 4 guns.
I think their range is 18 inches.
Now,
Oh,
Kim
the
Meat is
antiquated
out there, and
Yes.
Jack and
Oh, so now they
Tucson.
can
They
shoot.
like the
And
camera to
they're
run a
and
bit.
they're 4 shooters to
But they
boot.
did.
But in my poll, I was told to try to keep this video
Going to try to.
under
beat them,
35, 40 minutes. So
And they do.
we have British line troops that are moving off to the flank. I don't know why they're covering their flanks. There's no Zulus out there.
Yet.
So you're next, Kevin?
Yeah.
See, there's
So, okay,
there's-
you might as well go ahead and move, and I'll bring out the... Did you decide that the extra unit's going to be on your side?
Yes.
Okay.
now my superior Zulus have Boer cavalry coming in on their flank. There you see it. Mike is being a crafty war gamer.
Okay.
I think
They're
Derek
shooting.
is sitting near Rourke's Drift, by the way, if you're wondering on our map.
That's their.
I need 2 blue markers.
No,
So,
Your infantry.
Kevin, I got the camera running. What's going on over here on this left flank?
no, you already gave that to your
The
tribal
left
guy.
horn is showing
Oh,
up.
okay.
The left horn is showing up, and it looks like a ton of Zulus in a bin.
It is.
And
Yeah.
we'll-
All right, well, that should give Derek something to do on this flank.
This is the Tommy Dorsey.
And,
4 shooters.
you know,
In this case, I'll go for the-
I think Derek looks
So it's not a-
worried.
So they're going to be
I don't
obsolete
know.
rifles.
Derek is worried.
He saw my whole force fail to move the first
That
turn.
firing.
Well, you went for the double movement zone.
But I'm no longer forced.
All right,
I'm not
everyone.
going to do that coming on.
Otherwise,
I'm
No.
going to try them again.
Right.
Right. And what's your range? 9 and 18?
And Mike's getting ready to shoot at me, so I gotta get back to my
This is
Zulu
long range
list.
again.
All right, we broke
And
it
what do
into
you hit
Mike's
on?
shooting.
5s.
5.
Mike is
Okay.
shooting here.
1, 2, 3,
From here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8, so that's 4. And there are no saves in this game, are there?
No.
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 We could add that rule today.
So you take 4 off.
Here.
Yeah.
But we're not done yet.
Now these rejuvenate, Walt?
No. I'm going to give you a dead box.
Oh, because I just thought they recycled.
What are you commanding the whole battle line?
I don't know. That's
No, that down there should all be. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's
shall be yours.
There's
Yeah.
2 units. Well, you have.
Or do I have
Yeah,
here
from the.
over?
Yep. And I'll take from all this.
And
over.
there over.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're going to have 12 shots,
Yes, I am.
and you're going to hitting
Yeah.
with 5s and 6s.
I thought we were 4s. Nope, 5. So
Well, I've taken some losses now.
this is
Your cannon did not fire because they failed their roll. Is that correct?
correct. It fired, it just didn't hit.
Okay.
And they might as well try too.
And then I've got 2 of them
5.
firing long
They don't make
range.
it.
Right here.
Yep.
Even with the general. They're not real enthusiastic, these guys. With the general attack.
3, 4, 5. That's 2 hits.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Alright.
move everything
Roll
now.
for the-
I have moved everything.
Every time you take a hit, you roll.
I'm
See if
gonna
they
roll
go
him
down.
right,
Move.
and I passed.
Okay.
Okay. Now, is it the fact that he took a
They're
casualty,
gonna
or does he
stay.
subtract the 2 from the?
Not in this game. In this
It's,
game,
it's
you
only
just-
on the rally.
In this game, not even on the rally.
Yeah,
The
they're
only
gonna
minus
stay-
to a rally
they're
is if
going
you're down to
to
50%.
Move.
You,
Okay. Okay. And then from them.
Yes, they make it 6.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 more. So that's another rally check.
because it's from a different unit.
6. I
Who's that
failed
for?
on this one.
And that's not your veteran. Right.
No, they're my
So,
right. They're
Put a red
6.
marker on them, and then when you go to activate them, you have to roll to see if they can
Now, do the Cav have guns?
They have
firing mount. It's pretty tough.
carbiners.
They've moved in any direction.
Yeah.
There's a minus for firing.
All right, we're checking the rules for the carbines to fire on the flank, so we'll pause the camera here.
That's not what I saw in the movies.
All right, we have Zulus charging in
Then
a
the charge
ca-
he has to double.
All
Can you
right.
do that?
Well, you can have to double, but the question is what is your distance?
It's over 8, just over 8.
All right, so you first have to then pass, see if they charge.
Right.
See if, because you have to declare a charge is really what you're declaring.
Zulus are going in.
You're declaring a charge. You're at the double, but you're declaring it as a charge.
Right.
Now-
Okay.
Right.
We're declaring a charge on that guy.
Okay.
Now, Mike is going to have an issue because my Zulu right horn has appeared.
7. He makes it. So
There
he
it
goes
is.
in.
And the Zulu right horn is going to be
They
coming
don't do
in.
reactionary fire or anything.
No.
No.
And then Derek.
So there.
Now
now you do the combat. You do it one
Oh.
unit at a time.
Okay.
So Derek, you're
Now,
going to get
Derek.
12 dice, and you're going to get
8,
Nine.
9.
right.
So
now,
here
you're
we
not
go.
Fierce.
Yeah, fierce veteran.
So there's
I'm going to let the
Oh,
camera
You're
run.
And veteran?
they have a black on them.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he has two
We have 2 units in the whole army like that.
two that are married, and they fought in the center.
And that'll make you
And
fierce.
they're fierce and they're veterans.
And the veteran.
Veteran's not the same as fierce.
No.
No, it's 2 cents. They cost 5
See,
points.
veteran I see, but fierce, nah, because all your they suck the wind right out of you.
Yeah, but they take it out on the battlefield. Yeah. Things they can't
There's
do at
nothing
home,
left.
they do there.
So,
All right,
What do I
good.
need to roll though?
well,
Good, I only got 4.
Okay, so now we're doing the
You
hand-to-hand
get
combat.
12 dice. You need
And
5.
Derek is being
Yeah,
attacked
I got
by Kevin.
I got 4, you got 4.
Yep.
That means he backs
I
up.
back up.
And
You
the
still
Zulu,
take 4 casualties.
the Zulus have taken
Take
4
off 4 guys
casualties.
there, Derek.
Yep.
And Derek has taken a couple, however.
Actually, let's just consolidate a bit here. Now, do we have to take tests for pinning? Because we both took casualties?
I think you take the test, Kevin, and you'll be a -1 because you're under 50%. So you.
He
need to
doesn't
roll-
take one?
He won.
He won the combat. So you're going to
Pyrrhic
be
victory. How far do I back up?
I think it says 4 inches.
4 inches?
Yeah, it's not that far
Okay.
away. And
So-
then you would normally roll. You said those are your vets, so you would normally need a 6. You need a 7.
So Kevin's rolling a 7.
A 12!
He rolled a
Right.
They
12.
charge
They stay put.
Okay,
Alright.
so they've gone.
Now, this guy is going to
Got another one going in.
try and charge. He has to charge it to double.
The same unit where you gone to.
A Thuzu!
That's a good question.
I think he's got to go for another unit because
Why?
he can't fit in on that other unit.
Sure I can.
No, you can't. Just a roll.
He makes his shit up. 4. They don't go anyway. Idiots. Alright, this guy. He's going to try and double. See if he can fail 3 times. Yes, indeed. Well, it's a 6. But the general gives him 1, so he makes it.
Yes, a 6 would do it.
All right.
Alright.
So he's going to go 16 inches, right, Kevin?
Yeah.
And Kevin brought his giant yardstick again.
Yeah,
which
because
is-
I was expecting to double.
Well, he goes 8 plus he rolls a 6-sider. See how much further over 8 he goes.
That's
Oh,
right.
is that the way it works? You just
Yes.
don't go double. Oh,
Yeah, I just
okay.
make this stuff up, Kevin.
I don't doubt it. I
I
just
thought you moved 8 and 8.
that's what we did the first time. I just moved 16. 6 and 3, so 8. He moved 6. 8 and 6 is 14.
There you go.
So to move double, you move your 8 and add a
And then-
D6.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
the reason
Okay.
why I was asking you about the distances. Just, like when you, that don't matter.
Okay.
All right. So Kevin is
Is
advancing.
this other unit yours, or is that Bill's? There's one other unit over here.
This is me.
Those are bills. No, I have all these.
All right.
And
And
I
then-
think we're just going to go 8. I've not had a lot of luck with 16.
So Kevin's got the far left horn over by Goober the Traveling Bear.
But we will angle in.
Incidentally, we raised
So, are
over
you next
$500
one?
for
Yeah.
the Braddock's
No.
Battlefield History
I thought
Center
there-
with the
you
sale
went
of
there.
calendars.
No.
What?
So
Did you go,
Who was
Lauren?
first?
Yeah, I've already went.
Yeah, so
Oh.
you can go ahead and
don't
start
forget,
doing
while you
your
watch
thing.
these YouTube videos, you are
Yeah, 'cause
donating
I
money to
got
a
those two
historic
units
site.
Still,
Trying to move
Because,
I
them again.
all right.
pivoted the.
Nope.
So Mike is trying to activate units.
Well,
Marcus! Infantry! Don't let the shots of the 24 you let them do it!
Charge.
I want to think that's correct.
It is correct for cab. If they're proper
Yeah,
cab. If
attack.
they're mounted infantry, it might be
An
something
attack
else.
is
Attack. All right,
their standard move.
Well, they're a regular cavalry, so charges standard for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
For cavalry's charge.
So this unit here,
Yes.
he's going in.
Uh,
So Kevin, I have a commentary from you. What just happened?
A lot of whining.
A lot of whining. Okay.
Swear
Mike's
about
cavalry
half a
did
dozen
not
languages.
charge, and
I tried not to.
we won't discuss what
I was just
happened and
retiring,
why.
My cussing is.
But luckily,
Going
we
down.
edited out the
Yeah, I
words.
can imagine.
We gotta watch them words. And Walt is an ever fair game master.
They're shooting there. They're shooting there.
Big. You'll run
We are
down.
doing combat, everyone. I forgot that I
Six.
charged
That
here,
just means they become pinned.
and I was successful. So this unit could hit that wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that unit could. The next unit over could,
All right.
if he unpins.
So-
I don't know what you want to do with that unit because he really doesn't have a viable. Well,
Yeah, he does.
Can I go there?
Yeah.
I
can
guess
go
you
for-
can.
I'm
That
pinned,
would
you go
be-
over them. Even if I wasn't pinned, you could go over them.
so it would have to be at the double.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have to
You
make a
roll.
double.
Yeah, first you got to see if you can roll it. Now
Does
there's.
this guy affect that at all? You attach. the
Who's he
commander?
with?
He's my king leader
He's
with.
with him.
That means they'll do it on a 6.
6. Okay.
All right, here we go. Can we do it? We rolled a 4.
They don't. They just stay put.
Oh, they don't charge a
They don't do
Thulu.
anything.
All right, I gotta unpin this unit,
Right.
and we rolled a 6.
They needed a 7 because they're fierce, but they're not veteran. And the unit behind,
They're pinned. Yeah.
They rolled a 9.
they can move.
Can do something.
All right.
So you can either move them
try
8
them.
inches or you can go at the double with them.
I'll try at the double there.
Or you're not going to reach them because at the doubles you would need
Oh,
to
it's
be,
8 plus a D6.
The most you could go is 16 inches because your additional 2 inches.
I'll move forward just
Well,
8.
here, let's see if you can make it in 16 inches. You can. Yeah,
You'd have to roll a 6.
You can, but you'd have to roll a 6.
Yeah, so just move 8.
All right, I'm advancing 8, everyone. So, I have a unit pinned here and here. And we did break through here, everyone. And this cannon is in dire straits. Now, Game Master Walt, I have a question. I haven't played this in a while.
Grip shot.
When we roll to see who moves first,
Yeah.
if I was to roll the 6 to move first, this unit would be able to roll over that cannon before it got to fire, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, they'd be into them before they got it loaded.
Okay. All right, everyone. We have the camera running, and well, I think that completes this turn.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
So we'll stop the camera here, but we have some holes in the British line.
Go ahead and
Well done, Garrison. Now goodbye, lad. Come on. Sergeant.
what do we do for
6.
All right.
5.
I'm switching dice. I rolled a 2.
you
Man,
go last?
I'm last. last.
Oh, you're one? Okay, so
I'm 6.
you're first, and then Mike.
Yep.
Man.
Wow.
So Kevin's going to be moving first,
Well.
and
Now, even though I'm within 8, I have to roll to charge.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's the way it is. Well, let's do the
Now, would
easy
that
ones
include
first.
them even if I was within 12? Because it's a free move? A free action for the regular cat?
It's not really a free action. It says may attack at the double.
No,
What is-
their
what is-
free actually says attack.
Where's the
so Kevin, I think we just need to keep moving 8 rather than
That's
risk
what
not
I'm
moving.
doing, Bill.
As-
Doubles have not worked well for me so far, but
No, that's not it.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Pretty exciting game we have going on.
All cavalry, attack.
With
Okay. So,
Kevin is moving the far
If
flank.
that's
So
what it
that,
is,
does that mean I have to
if you're
start
within,
By
with
the way, I
charge
think
range?
yeah,
Or regular move range?
right, because
Then
we're
it's
playing on a
right,
6
'cause
by
in order to attack
12,
at
I
the
think.
double, you've got to roll at the double.
Are we playing on a 6 by 12 table?
Yeah.
Yes, it is 6 by 12, everyone. And stunning table, great figures. Everyone brought their figures. I wasn't allowed to use my figures, but
All right.
they just don't like 54 millimeter mixed in with 28s. I don't know
Kevin, the
why.
one unit there that has 5 guys, when it loses one more man, it'll disappear.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Well then, let's start with this guy who wants to charge that small unit.
How long have we got to wait, quartermaster?
Get back in line, boy. Wait your turn.
But sir,
Move.
He just needs a 7.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So Kevin's charging. A thoo-thoo.
10.
He rolled a 10. He's going in.
That's a double. You have to add 6 inches. You have to
Oh.
roll.
Your
Well,
distance.
Right. You have to see how far you
They
go.
go
up.
8.
Eight.
How far am I? Let's see. I am 8. I am 12. So
So you need to roll 4. Yeah.
One die.
He's 1 inch
You're
short
1 inch short.
from closing in. Oh my goodness
am.
gracious.
An inch
How
short.
depressing.
That is depressing.
Now some game masters would say, "Oh, that's close enough. Go ahead."
That's what I would say, but that's me.
Unless it was against him.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Then 1 inch makes a difference.
Obviously. Let's see. Let's move these guys up.
So our Kevin's charge
Okay.
failed.
You didn't see my king, Walt. This is from Derek. He said I need a Walt king.
So you got a big pot belly on him.
Looks like he's sitting on the
Oh,
john.
that's a picture. That's a picture.
We need. I'm going to move the camera to get a picture of the Walt King.
Nobody would believe that.
All right.
Walt.
There
So
was
that
a
is
unit. I
the
don't know
Walt
where it
King,
flies,
and he
but
is
it
Derek's
is
figure, I believe, right?
Yes.
All right. So that's the Walt King. Look at that, looking good.
I think it was
All right. Let's get back to the game.
just
And
protect the
Kevin,
king.
you gotta
Just corral.
you gotta crush this flank.
Occasionally,
Especially at
like-
nighttime.
Yes.
Let's see.
Lions are scary and all.
Well, these guys are shot. I mean, they basically can't do much, but I'll put them back. They're good for one more punch, I guess, if they get the opportunity.
Can they move?
Yeah, they can move
They
8
can,
inches.
they can do anything they want, except if they lose one more guy, they're gone.
What? Can't you charge with them?
I'd have to roll for them to charge. The +1 they got for
They're pinned, so they can then shoot.
no
Artillery can shoot. Everybody can shoot.
If
right.
only you could reach
You
them.
could just start not moving last, Bill. You could be all right here.
I know. I keep rolling poorly for our movement. So Mike is looking at shooting at me again. He probably is going to chop up the center pretty badly
Yeah, yeah.
because I failed to
Try the
outroll him.
artillery.
They're destroying the center.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you get in contact, we lose troops. Artillery's going to try and fire point blank. This time I do.
Okay.
All right. 8
8 dice.
hitting on 4s, and they all count.
All right. The cannon is firing.
Scratch 1 impy.
Probably, yeah.
4 dead.
Okay.
See, I told you we'd be done by lunchtime.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put him over here, Walt.
Yeah.
All right, and then you can start putting those guys back in the trays.
Okay.
Really? You took out the guys that might have been close enough for me to charge.
Such is life, Mike.
I
You got a test coming there.
You got bigger problems.
You got a -1 test coming, and those guys are just tribal.
Yeah, they're nothing.
Yeah.
Are they?
So you need an 8 or better.
I rolled a 3,
All
Walt.
right, they become pinned.
All right.
Okay, that was the artillery. Now we're going to come back over to here. Now it's my guys or no? That's your guy here.
Yeah.
So from here, yeah, we'll shoot. No, they're
They're
pinned.
pinned.
They're not.
Correct.
It's-
They're ready to charge that gun.
but they're going to shoot the guys beyond.
Okay.
All right, that's
Is that long range?
Game Master Walt needs to decide.
figure to figure. It's just over a foot, but
1,
I
2,
would
3,
give it.
They do. They're within a foot.
Okay. Game Master Walt has fairly decided they were within range.
I was going to give it to him just because not quibbling over 1/8 of an inch.
On 5s. 1 hit.
Okay.
So they have to test.
And Walt, do I need to do anything about my leader? And I had a 7. I passed. Correct.
Yeah, you would have passed on a 6
I
because
think
the
Mike
leader.
can roll, and if he rolls doubles, they'll hit you. If you roll 2 dice and you roll doubles, you hit the leader.
That way it
Doubles.
works.
That's the way it's working in this game.
Nope, got a 7.
No doubles.
Normally it's just 1s.
All right. So Mike's firing down
So
the
that
line.
was there.
That's not yours. Oh, that one, the little one, the beat up one.
They're shooting close range.
Who's shooting?
They are.
They can't shoot there, Mike.
Why?
I said so. They can't shoot there. There's no way you can shoot there. You got Zulu. You got 2.
They're pinned. They're on the ground.
So did you want to roll to try to unpin them?
Not yet.
Well, that's the
Oh,
I
first
want to
thing you're
shoot
supposed.
over them.
But
That's
you
the first thing you're supposed to do is unpin, isn't it?
no.
That's against Mr. Babbage.
What about the
Oh, is it?
artillery
Yeah,
piece
that's
and
one
the
of those
crew?
things.
Wouldn't they be in their
Okay.
field of fire?
Yeah, that's.
We're always playing Mr.
Listen,
Babbage.
let's
That's when
let's
rules
not
are
get our
done.
panties in an uproar here. I just don't think that's a legal shot. So do something else, Mike. I mean,
Shoot your Brits. They need encouragement. Have to roll for the
All right. Mike is firing
cavalry.
2 hits.
on
all
those.
right. So your whole unit just disappears.
My unit just disappeared. Mike fired into them from here,
Right.
and I lost a whole unit. How disappointing. If I had rolled first, would have made a big difference.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of sacrificed our veterans to get our other guys up there, and if they got the other guys up there, they
I'm
did their
sorry,
job.
Kevin. I failed us.
Uh,
I got to roll better on moving
Guess
first.
Roll for
But
them.
everybody's. I'm good last.
Oh, I have to roll for that.
Yeah.
Have you
And-
gone?
No,
Plus.
I'm last again. I keep
No, I'm
rolling.
No, he's last. He rolled
Oh,
1.
okay.
You
So-
go next.
You're.
Attempt to
you
move.
He's
got-
got to wait till he's
Right.
done.
7 plus.
So you're kind of stuck, yeah.
Nope. There's
They
however
moved
many
it- They
turns.
moved it all.
Who's that?
His Zulus.
They're not idiots. They don't want to move.
They don't move.
They roll a 6.
Yes.
Then they can.
No, they rolled a 5. Excuse me.
They can move because their morale's a 6 and they're veteran. They roll.
That's
On
right.
they move on a 5.
Not your
So
veterans,
Mike is
your regulars.
getting his flank ready
Getting it ready.
for the onslaught of my right horn.
It's not enough, Bill. If you can
The
move,
right
get up
horn.
there. It is a 6.
All right, so Mike's cavalry is
Yeah,
coming
the
in. Now,
Cavalry's a 6 and the irregular infantry is a 7.
No, I thought you were modifying a 7 for some reason. I just wanted to know why.
while I am
You're
pinned,
not.
what happens?
Well, you'll fight with half the figures,
Okay.
and
And you take 2 hits to kill one of his.
Okay. There's 8, 10, 12.
do you have 12 or 13?
8, he's got 12, he's got 14.
I got
14.
14.
So you have 7
You have
dice.
7 dice, and you need 2 hits to kill a
Are
target.
you fierce or anything special?
He is fierce.
I am fierce.
So you will hit him on 4s.
Okay. And I
Mike,
have my,
I think you hit him on 5s and 6s.
Maybe that's why I'm double checking.
Yeah, your regular cab doesn't fight like.
Irregular cat.
cab.
Fighting is a 5.
Right.
Okay, and I need 2 hits to kill 1 figure.
Right.
All right, and I have 7 dice.
Yes.
All right, here we go, Mike. Come on, roll good. Oh my goodness, Mike. You
Well,
just
you're consistent.
What'd you roll?
a lot of 1s and 4s.
Well, 4s are hits.
You got 2 4s.
I got 2 4s.
So you killed
Kill
one.
1.
How'd you do, Mike?
I've got 6 kills.
Well, 6 will take that down to 8 guys, right?
Correct.
'Cause there
Yeah.
were 14, so there's 8 guys. They're pinned.
Yeah.
Now we're
started
gonna,
pinned.
now we're going to have a possible break test. So you're down to half. So if you roll a 2, 3, or 4, you are going to break
On 1 die.
on 2 dice.
2 dice.
2, 3.
3.
They break.
They're gone.
They're gone.
And now your other units within a foot are going to have to test.
Oh dear. That's
Well,
Right.
we might
Now-
write history.
This one and this one.
Right. so
Well,
you roll for
we have
them.
a tenth of
That
the
one
troops we're
needs to
supposed
roll.
have.
Yeah. This is whether they
Which one do you want me to do first, Bob?
do him 2, 3, or 4. He breaks.
9.
No.
9. He's fine. And then that guy just needs to roll a 7 or better.
Snake eyes.
2.
So he gets a pin
Pin.
marker.
And this unit's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I get to follow up.
I told you
Correct.
I done by luck.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Into the other unit that's
Sure.
All right. So
And you lost 1 guy, Mike.
Yes,
Yep.
I did.
So now you'll have 6 guys down to 3. You'll get
3
3
dice.
dice, and Mike will get 7 dice.
And the best you can do is kill 1 guy. Because you gotta get 2 hits.
they're 5 or 6s, right?
You're not veteran.
No.
I mean, you're not fierce.
They're
Yeah.
not-
So there's 5s and 6s.
And the best thing to do is kill 1. 5 and 5.
Alright, you killed 1. So you're whittling him down, but he's probably killed 5 or 6. So
Yeah.
No, I only kill on 5s. I kill 1.
Killed 1.
1 to 1. So you bounce.
you
Mike.
bounce.
Yes,
Mike.
I do.
He beat you.
And
Ah!
Mike lost 1.
He bounces 8 inches.
I can't believe I pulled that one out.
Now, does he have to take a pin test?
Mm-hmm.
Mike, do you want me to follow you back 4
He
inches?
just needs to roll
8.
6 or better.
Oh, 8. All right, hold on. So that's the mark.
And you need to take off another figure.
Yeah, I'm trying not to drop them.
As he drops them.
Well,
So much for your plans for taking out that cannon. Although you might still be able to do it.
And I rolled a 6.
So
There's
that's enough to pass.
okay, so really devastating battle there.
Because Bill still has yet to go.
I have yet to go.
He
I've
can,
got to go.
he can recover and charge that cannon still.
So who is next? Bill?
I am up. I got the camera running. Let me see where we're at for views. All right, we're going in with my units. We're going to try to rally them. I got rally dice. Walt, I'm going to send them forward.
We
So
gotta
you-
rally him.
So here I'm going to try to
You got
rally.
to unpin.
Here,
I have a 9.
Alright, they
he's
pass.
not going to affect me at all. so
Now, are you
that's-
within 8?
well,
So you have to roll now to
You're
see if
probably
they
right.
can
Go ahead.
close, if they can
Do
charge.
what you want to do.
Do what I want to do.
And you'll
Do
need
your
another
worst.
8.
I rolled a 6
They
or
will
5.
not- They will
5.
not charge.
They're staying where they're at.
Right.
Charging,
The next unit.
charging that
Let's
unit.
unpin this.
Yeah.
Nothing
And I rolled a 10.
That's
So
enough
here
to
I go.
unpin
And
them.
you're not
Now I'd
charging
like to
at the
charge
double,
that
attack
gun,
is free.
and I
So, same
am
thing.
under
You
8.
need to
go.
roll.
There we go.
There's nothing special, so you need to roll an 8 for them.
Come on. 7.
Nope, they're not charging.
Rally this unit.
Right. They need.
They
They
are-
are special about them.
Use the
They have a
test
leader.
that
They
you-
got a
I know,
10.
but does
Yeah,
he
so
have
they'll
any
pass.
special
So
value
now-
for you?
They can. The only thing you can
not
really
in
do
this
there is.
instance,
Well,
no.
I guess you can if you're
No.
at the double.
Just
I'm gonna go at the double with that cannon.
Charge.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
no,
you
he
declare
does
charge.
absolutely
Charge.
nothing.
There's nothing
for
special
this
about them.
instance.
They got the
7.
blue thingy.
Mine does
Oh, that
absolutely
means
neither.
they're
That's
fierce.
that's fierce for him.
So
So
Yeah.
then you roll. So
No.
you need a 7. You need
I'll tell
a
you,
6 because
like,
your leader's attached.
If
A 6
he's
to go in.
got the trait sportsman, so if
6.
you were pinned,
Okay, they go in.
Oh, he wouldn't
Now,
attack
here's the
because
deal. Now,
he
you
would
still
attack
gotta roll.
somebody else.
Yeah.
You
So-
went 8.
You gotta roll.
Correct.
And he gets an additional 2 inches to his
Okay.
move because of his
So that's
leader quality.
So that's
So you need to basically
I-
roll
I
anything
get-
but a 1 to
I get
close.
8
Six,
attacks.
eight. I get 16.
A 4.
Okay, they're in.
Woo!
So
Hey, that's I'll roll 2 deuces.
He's only got 4
I
defenders,
fight-
so
kill me
he
twice.
only gets
I
4
gotta
dice,
kill
and you
twice,
only get
and
4
I-
dice.
What do I do? Irregular.
You're
no, I'm
fierce.
five
You hit on
over
4s. I think the artillery
I
only hit on
fight
6s.
on a
That's
5
Probably
plus.
correct.
And wait, I'm attacking.
You're probably a 5 plus 2.
All right, we're going in, everyone.
And your regular tab. That's what the other
On
side
6s, and you get 4 dice on 4s.
5 plus.
I got a
There's
kill.
I got a
3.
kill.
Each got a kill?
I got 1 kill
far.
and 3 threes.
All right, so
Bounce
you
you.
bounce. Right.
And
You lose 1, you lose 1, and you back up 4 inches.
Do I go
5
pin, Walt?
total, which would be 2.
You got to roll 2 dice, and a 6 or
And
better,
I
you're
killed
pinned.
fears.
Killed how many?
I can't
3.
believe I
3.
failed that.
Take 3.
I rolled a
And I
7.
take
You're fine.
2.
Take 2.
Mike, roll 2 dice and see if you do doubles to kill his leader.
Then I will back up as I understand these
Nope.
rules.
Nope.
4 apparently.
All right, man, that was
Then I have to
terrible.
take a check.
I don't like the
No,
things
it's
where you
one
can't
thing
roll
I
all
have
the
to do,
figures
wait a
in the
minute, I
attack.
gotta check and see. I gotta roll 2 dice
That's an odd rule
to see
part.
if my general.
I mean, if he had 100 Zulus attacking that cannon, you'd still only roll 4.
Well, does the general fight?
No, no, but he's just. But if you lose,
But it's the best I could do.
If the unit
I
takes
gotta roll 2 dice, and if
casualties,
it's doubles, he dies.
yeah, or he's hit.
So,
yeah,
Rallied,
roll.
failed.
I
So
need
Walt,
doubles.
let's move my right horn.
But now I have to take a pin test.
But we're
I get-
trying.
I follow up. So
Boy,
it's
that was
attack.
Mike is holding out.
I have no idea.
We're gonna move the
Sure.
Game master.
the
You
right
have
horn
the
now.
option to follow.
You actually-
not have to
I'm not.
if you're capped.
Derek, did you actually win the combat, or was it a draw?
No, he won
I won the
outright.
combat.
Yeah,
3
then
to
you
2.
follow up. Yeah.
I'm
And you
not
fight
pinned.
again.
I am not pinned. So
So you hit
follow
him
up.
again.
Okay, follow up. Okay, so now I'm
You're just
fighting
moving
with
all
what,
these.
6
Uh-huh.
now.
I don't want to risk not
And
moving
I'm
at this
fighting
point.
with 8.
You supposed to have another guy here?
Probably so.
Yes.
Just
Just
5,
moving in the box.
13.
Are those my figures?
I
Oh, those are my. Yeah, those are my.
2, 3.
Okay, I advanced there.
I
Well-
found my philosophy rules, by the way.
Oh, good.
All right, everyone.
Is it,
So
is it one of those colored booklets? or whatever?
I rolled
Yeah,
terrible.
he came with the
I rolled a
magazine.
batch
Oh,
of
there you go.
3s.
4.
The
I got
British
4
are doing
total.
quite
Four.
well in
Kill
this
4?
game.
Yes.
I
No. I
I'm
got 4
thinking we
hits.
may be changing
I killed
history.
2.
2 guys.
Okay, I killed 2.
Ah, you lost this time.
Yeah, take the 2 out. Yeah, let's try.
And Kevin on this flank
There's a lot of
I
death
still have to
going
roll
on
and
here.
see if
is
you killed
doing well.
Walt. Ah, you killed Walt. So I put one of them back, which I did.
Your leader died?
Yeah, Walt died.
Alright, so that means everybody in your force now
This
is
is
under.
yours.
They do not have to
Glad you
roll to
talked.
charge.
They don't have to roll the charge.
No. No, if they get within charge range, if they roll to attack at the double and they don't pass, they still don't move. But
Uh-huh.
if they are within 8 inches, they can automatically close.
Huzzah! I'm not within 8 inches anywhere but here.
Because you killed me.
I didn't.
Walt
I
has
did kill you. I
passed.
did. Well, he
The
killed
Walt figure looking
You roll
guy.
doubles?
Devils. He backs off because he lost that one. Now, do I follow up?
No.
All right.
Follow up is only a cab thing.
He would pass on
All
the
right,
6
this is
or
what our
pass on the
table's looking
7.
like from the
8
far
inches.
edge. Zulus on the left horn. We do have the Natal Native Police are falling back. They're being pressured. The main
Walt drove them back.
and the main
Walt
line is
died.
holding well.
From the
And
toilet.
Mr. Kennedy is putting up a really tough defense. His artillery is held. I can't believe I failed that, but we do have troops coming in. Zulu impies on the right flank of the right horn.
Derek, you got to roll for your pin test. So a 7 or better, you're good. You have a commander with you, 6 or better, you're good.
5.
5.
Hey,
We
if
now
they're
have
Yeah,
Walt
still up, then you can shoot with
Okay,
Is,
them.
uh,
If they
so
pin,
not
12.
declared next
Ah,
turn
yes.
because Derek still has some shooting.
Yes. Well, just for that, you should miss them all.
Five and sixes.
Oh,
6.
pretty
Oh,
big.
wow. Good.
Many.
Derek had some good die rolls there,
6.
Looks like
6.
and he knocked out 6.
Well, that looks like that.
That lost an
6.
entire unit
Okay.
there.
Now they can do a pin check.
And Horns of the Buffalo has this scenario in it.
Shots there.
11. You
So
don't.
they pass.
They don't pin for nobody.
Go
Now,
ahead.
now you can use
8
your other
shots.
2, 4, 6, 8. Yes.
So Jim O'Neill in Scotland. If you're watching this, Kevin can't use his Scottish accent today.
Two more dead.
Scots could have gotten in anywhere.
Does that take them down to 4?
Yes.
That's they're going.
All
So I
right,
want him to use a
So
Zulu accent.
we lost another
What's
unit.
a Zulu accent?
I don't know.
It's a lot of clicks and stuff. I can't do that.
Now, does anybody take a check from that? Then it's just dying and evaporating and retreating.
Just fading into the.
This is a really enjoyable game.
All right, so now we're up to turn 2, or the next turn.
Next turn, everybody.
Whatever the next
All right.
turn is.
You don't want to do anything else.
No.
Okay.
All right, now we're rolling to see who goes first.
I got a 4. Middle of
Now,
the
here we go.
I have a 6.
Oh Jesus!
I have a 6.
Come on, 6.
And Bill continues his streak.
You guys-
I continue to move
Well, you guys,
last.
if you're both 6s, you can both go ahead and just do your thing.
Very depressing.
Okay.
They keep moving first. We're
I
getting
was gonna see if I
slaughtered.
can
We're gonna. The
unpin.
Zulus are getting slaughtered in this.
We're gonna have to roll unpin.
Moving last.
High. Just roll. You roll
It's
7,
tough.
you'll be
Tough
all right.
for me.
Artillery into them.
You're fine.
Okay, so they're unpinned.
So
Now they
Mike's
go
gonna be
attacking
firing
now?
his cannon.
What the hell?
7. That's good. But
Well, I just
only
wanted to keep them
throw 6
unpinned, but
dice.
no, I'm not going to do anything with them yet.
Huh.
I'm going to.
Oh no, because they're at half. So
Yeah.
one more loss, they'll disappear. I
Yeah.
think. So.
And I need
So I'm going to
fours?
fire 12 shots.
Yes.
At
1, 2, 3,
unit
4.
of 4. Okay.
This unit.
Yes, sir.
It is 5.
Do I roll the
4?
double for this
Oh,
wall?
okay.
Mike does.
Okay.
Well, not anymore. It doesn't.
2.
You hit
No.
on 5s and
All right. My morale
Yeah,
for that
6s.
I'm
is a
sorry,
7, which
I
passed
see
with the
another
leader.
6 here. From here, I see.
There you go.
Oh no, it's
That
a
was
4.
them.
I'm sorry. I don't see
The
something.
glare. Yeah.
They're shooting
3.
into
So that
them.
takes him below. He disappears anyway.
5s and 6s.
Yep.
Then 8 shots coming at you.
6.
No, they're not there.
All right.
Oh, from those guys. Okay.
That was.
I'm getting chopped
this
up
unit
in the
shot.
center,
This unit
everyone.
shooting.
One more
This is
casualty
unit
added
just
them.
got rid of
Oh, he got rid. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's
okay,
another check.
Okay.
Morale
So
mark
shoot a
check.
10.
And I passed with a 10. Do I have to check the leader each time I take losses?
Yes.
Yeah, every
3.
time.
Oh, Mike does that, not me.
3 again.
Nope. Down here, that's 7 into them.
You firing here, Mr. Mike?
Yes.
That
And
it?
these are just a homogeneous glob, right?
I have to take a test.
You okay?
2.
6. I think I need a 7.
And
don't
I rolled a 7, Walt, which is I needed an 8, I think, right?
I can't
You're
shoot at
Because
them.
under
they're
half
under
strength.
half, and they're not vets. Yeah.
I can't shoot at them anymore.
So they
they're
go
pinned.
pinned.
Or no,
Uh,
they haven't gone to ground,
Yeah, pins go to the ground automatically.
so I can't shoot at
And they
them.
can't be shot at anymore. But nobody
So
can
give
shoot
them-
at them
give
anyway.
them-
So.
give
This unit,
them
could they?
Well,
this
they
group
could.
They're
of
a
12
homogeneous glob.
firing into
They could.
them.
We can shoot 360.
Okay, one
unless
figure
you're
will knock him out.
in formation for the
Yeah.
Fritzy doesn't allow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd be screwed if you got into it because then the Zulus is
1, 2,
over.
3, 4, 5. 5.
Walt gave us the weird dice here, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
My dice are terrible today.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
look at the bright
down
side. The
here.
middle's gone. We don't have to command it anymore.
Yeah, we have no.
I'm done.
Long range.
Okay.
The center is gone.
Long range.
Now Mike has turned his
12
direction
shots
towards
into
the
them.
right horn. And
1, 2, 3, 4. 2 figures. We're
Okay.
already missing
So,
one, so
well, I'm doing a morale check. I rolled a 10.
You're good.
sounds good. Down here into them.
Walt, the game master, is overseeing my horn.
Your demise.
1, 2.
You know what I'm
That would be
doing?
one
I'm
fig.
dismounting those guys. There's 8.
Morale check, Walt,
Okay.
is
So
a
they're
10.
You're
dismounted.
good.
Just take them out of the stands. That's how we can do that.
Okay.
We're going to
easy
try
way
to
to-
move them for the 8th time.
So,
Okay.
Oh, they do.
So Mike has moved his Natal native contingent, and they're going into,
yeah.
I guess, to bolster the one flank. Our
There we go.
There we go.
our forward attack was totally stopped by Mike's superior firepower
Durnford.
and my poor die rolling.
You have a one-armed Durnford?
One on
The
Bert
cab.
Lancaster.
They're going to do an about face.
Chasing after
And
that
just
20-year-old girl.
Do they have is move?
Oh,
a free
60-year-old
action,
Bert,
or is
yeah.
that one you got?
I think that's one I have to roll for.
I think so.
Because it's attack that's a free.
All right, I got the camera on. Kevin and I are both moving. I'm going to go ahead and Walt, I'll go ahead and I'm going to move this right horn. I'm going to do that first. So let's get this out of the way. I have no morale checks. I'm not doing a bonus movement. So I will advance. Because if I roll, all I get is a d6 for bonus move, correct?
Right.
When do I, does that add the 2 inches to this flank?
Oh yeah. So so when you get finished moving there, just see how far away you are from him.
Okay.
Straight.
Okay. I gotta move the scrubby out of the way. Beautiful, beautiful figures, Walt. This is a stunning table today. Just like every day at Waltland.
So what's your distance there between you and the bricks?
Over a foot.
All right. So if you over a foot, so is that 13 inches?
All right.
Yes.
So if you move 8, you have 10.
The only
If you
unit
move
I have
it to
left in
double
the
to
center
attack,
is
make
this
sure
one.
if you roll a 4, 5,
Right
or
there.
6, you'll close.
Okay.
And it
All right.
fails.
So that's very helpful to know.
It does not.
All right.
get out
So
of pin.
So next turn, you want to definitely try to outroll Mike.
I'm going to try to roll up Mike's
Before-
flank next
before
turn.
Mike decimates
That's
you.
what's killing us. We're going second every
yeah.
turn, and they're
Yeah.
just. My whole center's
Well, I'm going
gone.
to try to
I have
rally
nobody.
them. I need an 8. And I rolled a 7.
They stay pinned.
And then the next group.
This unit wants to charge that cannon.
Well, they're not pinned.
They're not pinned.
Yeah.
They can. So
And they're under 8.
They're going to need a 6.
Come on, 6. And I rolled a 6.
Okay, they're in.
Now I only can roll 3 figures though, correct?
Yeah.
And
Why?
4, 5, or 6s.
So
Why
three,
can you only
three
roll
figures.
3 figures?
It's a.
That's the rule I made up.
Jesus.
Let me make sure I've got the
I
can.
get 1 kill.
Okay.
All right, Mike got 1 kill, and I only can roll 3 die, even though.
Mike hits kills on 6s. You kill on your fierce.
Yeah, 4,
Yeah.
5, or 6.
Yeah, so you need to at least get 2. You got
Not
none?
one.
Now that's nuts. Why doesn't he get them all?
Because he doesn't. So you lose 1 guy and you take your test.
Fix is in on this.
And the general is there.
You can see it.
Do I roll 2
I
die
did
for?
not double.
All right, and my test number is a 2 and a 4. Walt, it's a
This is
6.
a 6, which is, but you're down to half strength now.
Yes.
So you'll fight back up 4 inches and you'll be pinned because you would normally be
Because you're
a
a
7. You'd go to an 8. Your general would take you back to a 7, but you rolled a 6.
Got to see if this general was one of the killed
I
there
did.
too.
Yeah, I
Is
did.
he dead?
No.
All right. Bill, Bill, is that it for you? And Kevin, are you done?
No, I was waiting on that. I'm gonna see if I get out of it. Oh no, I did see if I was out of the pin, and I'm not. Never mind.
Okay, so you are done.
I'm done.
All right, next turn. We need you guys. We need the Zulus to roll high.
Why don't you just declare we did? Like 6.
I have a 5.
I did my part.
Oh, just a new turn.
Yes.
All right, so I have to roll
5.
high because I'm
Roll
just
What'd
getting.
you
6.
get, Bill?
Or roll 2.
I rolled a 2 again.
Well, I'm a 6. I'm going first.
All right, we need
You
to
guys got- well, you
have
guys-
me
we
stop
both have
rolling.
5s.
So you have to.
I'm
well,
getting decimated
yeah, you
because I
guys
can't
can go together.
roll high.
Well, let me start with that guy.
So Kevin is going first.
6. Is that good enough?
6. What are you rolling for?
You come on pin.
So what are they? They're just a
They're
truck.
just regular old guys.
So that's a 7. Are they down to half strength?
Not yet.
All right, so they're 7. So you need a 7.
So they're pinned. All right.
They stay pinned.
Mike, you can start doing your thing because Kevin's just going to be moving guys, I think.
Well,
Although
I'm gonna attack here,
And I can't shoot at pinned
or
guys.
try to.
No, because they're down.
9, they will. So before he can do any
We've been
shoots,
not shooting pin guys the
Let's
whole
go
day
ahead and
anyhow,
fight with
because they're supposed to be down to ground.
Okay.
I got 16.
I got 8.
Now you got a good target here, Mike.
There you go.
Dismounted.
Yeah.
So it's just hand to hand.
Uh,
Because I'm using Walt's loaded
what's
dice.
the regular count dismounted?
Now, I got 6 shots, close range.
0.
The center of the horns of the buffalo, or
0. I don't
No
get it.
hits.
boy, Mike is just out rolling me
No,
7,
you're looking at fight, correct?
7 from them.
right
would've
here.
thought
I can't
fight,
because
yeah.
you're
Oh, that's right.
on the ground.
What's DIS on the chart mean?
I don't know.
Oh.
So I guess their fight's still the same. Their shooting is the only
One.
thing that's different.
The fight, I guess the
Leader
fighting
check and morale check. Walt, here's the morale
The
check
fighting
part.
for dismounted cavalry
8.
is the
I
same as
passed.
for mounted
There
cavalry?
should be 5s and 6s.
It's 5, okay.
Yeah,
that's
so
what
it's
it
the
is.
same. It's just
Artillery's
their
gonna
shooting
try
is
and
affected.
shoot.
And now I only need 1 hit to kill 1 guy.
That's
If
right.
you're not mounted. So I have
That's
2
good,
guys
but with
needing,
only
what do I need?
4 shots or 3 shots?
3
6
shots.
6 shots.
Boy, I am tribal infantry. I need 5s.
I need little 4s.
1, 2, 3.
That
That
takes
takes them
it.
to 4.
2.
Okay. And what happens to my leader, Walt?
He runs and finds another group.
Well, let me see if I
Much
killed
better.
him.
3, 4,
That's
5.
true too.
5 total.
5 total. Okay.
Is he dead?
Well, I get
No.
I get my 4 attacks.
All right, I
Close.
guess you go here. Well fought,
5s,
Mr. Kennedy.
6s.
Well fought. You are kicking my butt today.
3.
Alright.
So
Unstoppable.
There's definitely some
3
luck in
guys.
this.
that was 5.
5 guys.
That's them.
Now you're below half strength, too.
I've not
Yep.
got to go first
That's
in
not
this
gonna
entire
be
game,
for any test.
and it's really devastating.
Okay.
Then you fall back
Shooting
and
with
take
them.
a test.
At
Do
long
I,
range.
there's no follow-up for Zulus charging
No.
foot either.
It's only calf.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna change our
Fall
camera
back,
angle.
8 still.
No, you're dismounted. You go back 4.
4. Oh, yeah.
So Mike is firing out here.
Do I occupy his ground or
That'd be
anything?
3 casualties
Yeah,
on
you can
them.
move 4.
Okay, I'm coming over to do the
What do you
do
think?
the,
Occupy your
Yeah, I
ground
think so.
anyway?
morale check. We lost 3 here, Mike.
I would
Yes.
think so. It's
All right.
sensible.
And my morale check is
Sensible to me, but that's 1 guy.
good.
Yep.
I don't think I'm really within range.
Uh,
That's for double.
Them into them.
Yeah,
That's
it'd be a
long
double.
range because you stopped at 13.
I ain't got
Well-
to a double.
I couldn't go any farther.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You
5,
are gonna do a
6.
double?
It's 3 casualties.
Hasn't worked
Okay.
to speak of yet.
And I
There's
held.
No reason
Yep.
to expect it would start
And
working
into
now.
them.
What I am gonna do is just move him over like that.
1, 2,
Up like
3,
that.
4, 5. That is only 2 casualties there.
Okay. And morale check for them. They failed, so they go to bench.
Okay, then I'm gonna try and
Where'd I have him? Like
Yeah.
that?
they're gonna try to move,
And these guys. They'll come
and
up
that's
behind
good.
me.
The Battle of
Got these
Isandlwana.
guys.
And this is due to poor Bill die rolling. Is history looks like it could be changed a bit today. We will see.
And attempt to move them. Are they a 6? I think they're a 6. They can move.
Okay, Mike, do you want to help me? You want me to move them for you? You good? Do you want? Are you going this way?
No, they're going this way.
I'll turn
I'll
the
come
camera
around.
off so you can get over here. Okay, everyone.
Do you have that ruler, Mike? Do you have a ruler there?
I'm gonna.
Well, I got my glove
Stick.
stick.
Here's a Walt ruler.
All right, this
Yeah,
unit
I know,
here,
but-
Walt. They're still
Bill
pinned.
must have picked up my. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
So we are at the left, the right. My right horn is going in. So Walt, I'll need your help in your
Okay.
guidance because
Sure.
of the great game master GM that you are. I believe you told me I can do the charge thing, right?
What you want to do is you want to roll 2 dice, and because you need to roll 7s.
7. Okay, they're gonna try to charge you, Mike,
Sure.
and I need a 7.
You got a 4. They're not charging.
All right.
So now you got the next group.
Next group, would it be that unit?
Yep.
Or it could be either one.
All right.
Actually, he's more to his front though.
This one?
That one. He's
All
more
right.
to his front.
I'll go for that one.
Okay.
6.
No.
Can they charge?
They're pinned.
They can, yeah. Well, he can roll for them to be unpinned first and then.
All right,
charge.
let's unpin them. They
Yes.
unpin.
All right. So now if you roll, you need a 7 or better.
of
Yay!
11.
So they will go in. They need to roll. They go 8 inches plus the 2 that they get is 10 inches. So they need to roll a 3 or better to hit it.
A 3.
Yeah.
Woo! We're finally going in and doing something. A
Well done, Bill.
Finally. Mike has been kicking my butt this entire
So
game.
Mike gets 12 dice, and you are nothing special. So it's going to be you both
You're
get a
not
5.
Nothing special.
Get your ego.
How many do I get, Walt?
8, you 12 on 12.
You're nothing special.
I have a 100% whiff.
Are you
All
serious?
right.
That isn't a 6 up in the
Nope,
corner?
nope, that's a 4.
Kill him dead, Bill.
All right.
Kill him dead.
Well, I better make sure. I don't want to screw this up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Correct?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Kennedy, you saw that?
Yes.
And I need 5 and 6s?
Yes.
Yes.
Come on.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what I'm seeing.
I'm seeing that too.
All right.
Okay.
I don't believe it because Bill rolled it, guys.
I don't want to make it funny. So, does that mean I did good?
Yes.
You won big.
So now Mike will back up 4 inches and he'll take a pin test. And his pin test will be he's normally a 6 down to a 5. He's back up to a 6. No, he's still a 5. Still a 5. Chances are he's not going to pin.
Well, I'd say that except he just whiffed on.
7.
Okay.
He didn't pin.
So Bill, you can move forward and take the ground.
I move forward.
Well, just to where he was.
You take the ground.
Okay.
What?
You don't follow up like cavalry, but you
take the ground.
take the ground. That makes sense.
Okay.
So then you can try this group back here. Would have to roll out as yin yang.
So troops can interpenetrate. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah.
I said that early on.
Oh, 5.
It's amazing.
Yeah. 8 and 5.
So-
No, that's 12 and 5.
So that's 10 inches. You'd have to roll a 5 or a 6
That's
to hit
15.
him.
Yeah, I get a bonus
and
of
he's
2.
got this
So-
charge to begin with.
So well, first what he's got to do is he's got to roll to see if he can move out the double, and
Snake
he
eyes.
doesn't.
No.
So they're staying put. So you can move those guys a normal 8 inches.
Let's move that unit normal 8 inches forward.
Okay.
All right. So we might have turned the flank a little, depending if I can roll higher than Mike for a change.
And
Yeah.
go first.
And I go first.
That's all you gotta do is move first once. And
If
you'll
I can
be
move
in-
first once,
You'll be in the high cotton.
I can finally. That's the best die rolling I've had all day.
Kevin, can you take that blue thing and put it up on the blue clouds and put it?
All right, everyone. We rolled again to
First
see who
thing we need
goes
to do-
first. I failed once
try
again.
to-
Mike is going to go and just slaughter me now.
Shoot
Hey,
them because
and
they're
they do.
pinned.
You can charge
So
them.
no pin.
I didn't ask you that.
So,
Now I have to roll again
very.
to charge.
Mike is getting ready to decimate the last of the center, and then he'll
Why
chop
can't
up
you? I
my
have to wait
horn.
for you to get
10.
unpinned.
Got her.
Because if I charge in, I'm only hitting on 5s, and you're probably
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh.
6 hitting me
So
on.
I'm
Kevin
9
is putting a
guys,
great deal
3.
of pressure on
Because
Uh,
you're probably
Derek's
fours.
flank.
8,
And for me to charge, it's
9
still
guys,
going to
and I
require
hit, I think on
2d6.
5s and 6s.
You know, you have 1 or 2 fierce guys in blues
Alright.
that hit on 4s.
I don't anymore.
Kevin is.
Oh, good. It bounced right to you.
I'm going to move the camera.
Ooh, but that-
So Mike is trying to charge
That's
my.
a 6, which should work.
They're going in.
Charging.
3 hit.
The
So-
regulars here.
Okay, yeah, they got no problem.
And how many did you hit?
6. Wow.
So at the
No,
double.
seven.
Oh, you know what? You
I
can't
think we're
charge at
both
the
out of
double
there.
with regulars.
If you get below half, you're
I don't
gone.
think regulars
Yes.
can have to double.
If you get below half.
We're
Oh,
both
So you
gone.
can
We're
move
both around
6,
here.
Mike.
And then I'm 1 inch
Mutual
short.
destruction.
Yeah, but
Then I
that's.
can't do anything.
Well,
I can't,
they took
'cause
somebody with
otherwise
them. That was
I might
good.
as well just
So-
stay where I am.
Oh, okay.
he has a big hole in the
You just
line
wait
there.
and
Derek
say,
lost
"Oh, gee,
a
'cause
unit.
I can't charge you.
And I don't see a lot on that flank holding Kevin back other than an NCC unit and a couple cavalry units.
Well, that guy was going to be gone with one more
Why
loss,
cannot regulars?
or 2 more losses, and he took out a British unit with him. So they're both
Everybody
they
else can-
mutual destruction.
That's,
well done, Kevin. I'm dealing with Mr. Mike Kennedy, who rolls incredible. I really think he needs to have my dice.
Now, is that guy pinned?
They
I'm not seeing
Or did they
where
pass?
it says it can't do that
they passed,
under
but
regular
they're
infantry.
on
I'm
foot.
not seeing where it says
Now, I know
it
they're on
can't
Yeah.
foot.
charge.
Oh, I thought I saw
I'm gonna charge them.
Well,
Okay.
you
The
can
front
charge,
guy.
but I think,
5.
but you can't do it at the double is
I
what
think
it
their
is.
number's a 7. I don't see where it tells you what they're
What tr-
3 already.
So we're
Yeah.
breaking
Go
into the
one.
action on this far flank, and Derek's cavalry on that far flank. Kevin lost 1 Zulu, fierce warrior that he is, and Derek's cavalry on that flank. Now this will mean that Kevin can start turning this flank.
Mike, I'm sorry, I lost this. I lost this flank.
This flank is now falling, and Kevin
Well, you
can
still got
help
these
me.
guys to move, don't you?
Yeah, that's my turn.
When it's his
Pivot.
turn.
Yeah.
So
All right, this is
um,
great. These guys will
Kevin
charge
is
too.
kicking butt now.
Since I'm under-
Unfortunately, he has me as
perpetual
his
attack.
teammate,
that is,
who
that's
is
my only
failing
drawback.
really to
I'm not seeing where I don't get
do
to.
much on this.
So we'll put him up there.
Mike Kennedy is just slaughtered by center, and I rolled poorly
Hey,
to go
I got
first on this
16.
flank, and he's
You
going
have-
to be just
Like, what is it?
firing like
12.
mad into my Zulus. We will see how I do, though.
I'm just regular.
All right.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
you
Full
get a
range?
test.
Okay.
All right.
Never mind.
4 dead there, and here
Yeah,
comes
4
a
inches
test
and do a
roll,
test.
and I roll a 3.
They're
so,
pinned.
so they're pinned. Would you mind throwing a red marker when I put these guys away?
Let's see.
2 dice. You need whatever you need.
Up here.
A
Nobody
regular
moves, so they're
infantry,
still.
or probably a
but they
7.
are. We'll shoot at them.
We'll say they're a 7.
Okay.
12 at close.
They're staying.
Say they're good.
And because I failed to
All right.
move first, I'm getting
Wow.
slaughtered again.
1,
Geez, I
2.
wonder if I should fight that cavalry.
2 out of
It's
them.
almost gone. What the hell? Charge them too.
Okay, Mike, I'm testing, and they
Now
passed.
Okay.
I got 12 guys, but I still need 2.
So that was them. Them.
I need 2 hits to
them.
get 1.
That is
Right?
long
Is your mount?
range for them.
Yeah.
No, I don't have 12 guys. I have 16 guys.
16.
I need help, Kevin.
And you got
Mike's
4.
just decimating me again.
needing 5, right?
1, 2,
And I
3,
need 5.
4. That's 2 figures.
Oh!
Doing the test,
There's
Mike,
one.
and I passed.
Not enough to kill anybody. There's a second one. I killed 1 guy.
I killed 3.
Good lord.
They are within.
Pigs get it.
It's a free move to
Alright,
attack.
but you're down
they're
under
coming
half.
in.
You're gone.
Yeah.
So it was worth it.
Uh-oh, well, I'm being attacked. All right, everyone, I have cavalry attacking
No,
my flank.
well,
Let me
this
get
unit-
a
this
better view of that. All right, Mike, how many figures do I
My
get?
leader was
You
attacked.
get all of them.
Okay.
2, 4,
Oh.
6, 8, 10, 11.
Because you
Gone,
passed
too, I
your-
don't know.
Pinning check. Had you not, you'd have only gotten half.
Now,
Right.
do I have to take a pinning
And
test?
he has 4.
That doesn't make sense.
11
Doesn't
to
make sense
4.
to me, but
It's 11 to 5.
good, won't do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right then. Let's see what else we got.
All right. I need,
I
I'm
forgot
blue.
about this leader.
Walt, so
I've
what,
got
4, 5, or
3
6?
guys.
Yeah, you get on
Get
4.
moved.
And it takes two kills to kill
Let's
him.
try to move
All
him
right.
double.
I caused 2.
Okay.
That's a good start. He does. So he'll move
And
8
Mike, it looks
plus
like I caused 1,
6 is
2 and a
14.
half.
So that'd be 2.
You'd be 2. So Mike will take 2 and he'll bounce off.
That's excellent.
Okay.
Now your pinning test will be a -1 because you're down to
Half.
half.
How many
So
do
you
I
now
lose, Mike?
need a 7. 2.
I lost 2.
Reach it.
I'm not down to. I still have.
Yeah, you're not half yet.
I'm not half yet.
But Mike hasn't finished firing yet either.
Right.
All right.
Do I do a test wall or no? Oh, no,
No.
because I
know,
won.
Mike does. Mike needs to see if he got pinned.
Okay.
Well, my
So
my leader was attached to a unit that got decimated.
He
So
just
leader-
goes somewhere else.
He runs, yeah, as long as he doesn't roll doubles, the leader,
Oh, you gotta roll doubles.
yeah,
You did.
Okay, so
Oh, I do?
yeah.
So if I roll any double, he dies. Ah! No.
okay, so he's still in the field.
All
Yeah,
right.
he just runs through.
So
Hammer
we held
shoot.
off the cavalry attack, but
They're
I
pinning
say
check.
there's you.
Pinning
I
check.
presume that's true. I don't know.
Then might as well.
5. I believe
Sounds
they're
good.
pinned.
all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Eight.
Okay.
Now, when they lose one more figure, they'll disappear. All your tribal units, when they get to quarter, will disappear. The Brits will die to the last man.
Dummies.
They're going to try and
They do a good
move.
job of that. Over here.
5. That's good.
All right, and Mike is continuing to move. And
Is this your guy? There?
Yes.
That's your guy, and that's your guy.
Yes.
And that's it.
That's it.
Whoa. All right.
okay,
Well,
when Mike
And
gives the holler that I can go,
that was great. The best thing that ever happened to me was Walt getting killed. Oh my God, he's going to attack automatically with no test.
can you help me turn the flank on the?
Well, wait, I think I am. But, you
Are
know.
you done, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm done.
Then Derek, you can go then.
artillery.
Well,
Okay. Um,
Is that because there wasn't much left to go?
there's not much left to go. All right. Attacking here with
what about? I haven't gone yet.
six guys
This guy's shooting at me.
shooting at you.
Well,
Oh.
I haven't gone yet.
To hit too. I don't
Yep.
know.
No, we're waiting for Mike. Is Mike finished?
Yeah, you
Did you
he-
decide yes or
one.
no up there as far as my
At the double, no. You can't. I know in the book it says you can't do it at the double.
somewhere, even though you can't find it?
Nope.
I have to take a test if I take any.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So Mike has moved forward,
We'll do it.
and I'm not sure what
I
he's
have
gonna.
to roll for them.
Right.
My number, I think, is 7.
No.
So you.
And did the
what,
gun roll
ground?
to
I've
spin?
gone to ground. A
It's
good
just
thing to
moving
do
place.
in response to
It says
fire.
stay in 2, right?
Yeah.
Oh, stay in 2 allows you to spin? Okay.
Well,
Those
I
guys
don't
are
know.
pivoting.
You're the game master.
That's okay.
Firing in.
They had to roll.
All
Whether
right.
you want to turn them.
Am I up,
Bill,
Walt?
it's your turn.
Test.
Okay.
Oh, is it? Okay. So.
First thing I'm gonna do, Walt, is unpin
Yes.
that unit out here.
So you want them to turn.
So,
Yep.
you got I'm a 8, but I
That's
got a
all you
leader,
can
so I go back
do.
to
You
a
can't fire
7.
this turn,
Yes.
But you're under half.
Right.
Yeah, that's
I'm on the
right.
5, so I
No,
remain
right,
pinned.
right.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, actually, you back up 2 inches too.
Well,
Every time
our
it fails,
objective
you
is to
back it
loot
up.
the
I'll back up
So
2 inches, and I'm gonna move the
Loot the camp.
camera.
I think it's time for
Looks like Melville and Coghill are ready to go.
They need to.
Of course, they're both supposed to die.
Mike Kennedy is.
Well, they
Not
got,
here,
they
no.
got to
Not
the
here.
river. They got to the river.
Okay.
Well, there's good. Next turn, there's.
All right.
Where's the
We're,
river?
we're changing the camera
It would
angle
be,
to my flank attack.
Off this away, yeah.
Well,
All right, everyone.
Okay.
I'll try not to be in the camera,
works.
but here we
Zap
go.
That corner, more or less.
All right,
yeah.
Game Master Walt. I need to unpin that unit there. What do I need?
7, you need an 8.
All right.
You need an 8 because
Ready, Mike? On 8. I got an 11.
All right.
All right, there you go in again.
Huzzah!
So I'd like to go.
You have 8 dice to his. He's got 7, so it's 7 on 7. You both hit on 5s and 6s.
He's 8.
He's 8, but you fight with the number of the defenders.
Oh.
So
How many do I
what?
roll?
What?
7. 7 on 7. You're limited the first round to the number of the defenders. Like in the Saints of the Sudan.
That's not a.
I said that at the very beginning of the game. You haven't been doing that?
No, we've
Then-
been playing the rules as
Then,
written.
then you've been cheating.
We've been
Okay,
cheating.
so
What do we cheat?
He's saying now, this is not a rule
I'll be
that
ready.
you'll find in the
I've been
book.
saying it all along.
That
What I need? What? 5?
Fives
the
and
first round of
sixes.
combat,
Well,
there's
I-
only ever one
You
round
got
of
2 and you
combat,
got
so I
2.
don't
So
know
you
why
take
you
a
would
test
say
and
that.
bounce back.
What that's
Okay.
just
You
means
have to
that
be
the
a
meaningless
eight
phrase.
again. You
Put it
need an
that
8
way.
not to get pinned.
You only
I
fight
rolled
with
an
the
11.
number of figures
So they bounce back
that the
4 inches and
defender
they're not pinned.
has.
Thank you, Mike.
So in the case where you had 3
Now,
and
Walt,
I had
I would like to
16 or whatever,
charge.
I'd only
I
fight
gotta
with
get
3
the
guys.
He wants to zoodle on the floor.
Now, nowhere's on the rules. He's taking
Right.
that from Sands of the Sea.
He's okay.
Okay.
So
Same
now
thing
what?
with me not being able to charge.
Can I charge
So we're
that unit
ignoring
there?
Right.
I mean, we ignored it the
I
whole
need a
game.
seven.
Yeah,
It worked out fine. I mean,
Correct.
Yes, you're a fresh
We,
unit.
he,
And I rolled a
hard to
5,
remember
so
the
they
rules
don't
or
do
not.
anything.
They're all
Who next?
screwed up.
This unit here,
Okay.
and he's not pinned.
Right. He needs a 7.
And I rolled a 5.
All right. Then the unit in the middle.
He's gonna go there,
Right.
and I rolled a 6.
All right. And how about the unit behind?
He rolled a 10.
All right. So now he rolled a 10. He's going to go at the double. So he's going to end up going 10 inches, which gets him to here. And then you've got to roll a 6-sider. He's only going to go 10 then, like 8 and 2. Is that about right?
Okay, yeah.
And then what's the
Well,
distance,
6-siders
Mike,
is
between him? Yeah.
He'll need another 4 or 5.
5
2,
or
4, 5. He needs a 6.
Six?
All right. So roll a 6.
Come on, 6.
Nope. You only go 2 more inches.
My goodness gracious.
Yeah.
All right.
But Mike is fired already.
You just need to roll and
You
go
need to go
before him.
first. That's all. Yeah.
That's been the whole mantra here, Bill.
That's it.
So is everyone done?
I just can't go first.
Yes.
Mike's
All
he's been rolling consistent
All
sixes.
right.
All right, here we go.
All right,
again.
here we go to roll again. I should ask these.
5.
I have a 4.
All
First
right.
time.
You got
Come
a
on.
chance. You got
I got a
chance.
chance. 5.
You and I both got 5s.
all right.
We both.
You can
We
both
both.
go.
We go
Oh
first.
my goodness! All right, I get to go first. First thing I like to do, Walt, is try to unpin this.
Sure. And we decided you needed
All right.
an 8 down to a 7.
I'm a 5. I
My
failed.
God.
All right.
My God, Nick.
All right, now, Walt, I'll need your guidance because
Which
Mike.
one do you want to do first?
Mike is a very tough player, and without your
This guy
experience.
needs an 8 to go to charge.
All right, let's get him out of the way first. We're going with our 8, and
No.
I rolled a 7.
Nope. Then you got this guy needs
All
a 7.
right.
He needs a 7.
I don't know where to
We
start.
rolled a 3.
Well, let's start where we should
This
start.
guy
Let's see if we unpin.
is he at
Oh, we should
10?
do the pins first.
This guy's got to
It's a
go.
rule, right?
He can
Right.
He is
charge.
beyond
I got
10.
11.
All right.
Seven.
So he'll.
That's my
So
number.
what is
Sounds
the
good.
distance?
11.
He's 11 inches away.
Yes.
Now you can't do
So
anything.
you only need to roll
Oh, yeah.
a single
Now
die.
I
and
charge,
roll
I
one,
charge
you'll
for
hit.
free, so since you
One.
killed
Just
you
enough.
killed Walt, so they'll charge
Yep.
So you get 5 dice. Mike
So
gets
I've
5
got-
dice.
12 dice.
First round of
It's
combat.
6.
All right, and I need Walt 5 and 6s,
And
right?
we all still both need like
I don't
5.
have a
No, you
special
need
poker
6.
chip
Right.
on.
You both need 5s and 6s.
5 and 6s.
Oh, there's 4.
1.
3.
So you lose.
There's 6.
Right.
That's the unit.
Does that destroy
And
the
I got
unit, Walt?
1.
No, because the Brits will fight to the last man. When they're down to 1 man, they'll be dead. That last guy will skulk away when they get down to 1.
But not very far.
Man.
So they'll advance.
So then Mike's got to take a
I'm
pin
assuming
test.
And
with
I
him.
don't have to do one,
Yes,
right?
nobody
Because I
runs.
won.
Correct.
Okay.
So he just runs
So
away.
I actually did something positive.
Get the colors out of here.
All right.
And is Mike pinned?
We'll find
Let's
out here in
see.
a minute. He's
Oh, okay.
I have
Well,
a 4. I believe I
you want
am.
to do anything
Yeah,
about
you're-
that?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I gotta
Okay, and
see-
Mike, I'll take my dead Zulu.
And you'll move
I could
to occupy the
It's just
space.
space, right? And you back
see if
up
I can
for
go
it.
with the double and attack them.
So this unit failed to go.
That's
So
what
you
I'm
can
gonna
roll
do.
for this one next, Bill.
And I
All
failed.
right.
And
Look,
he's
they
probably the
they
same
don't.
thing.
They don't do anything.
What's his range? 11?
13.
13. Okay,
All right.
so
That's what I get.
you got to roll
What I get.
First
not
see
the
if you
half,
can
then
go.
you got to roll a 7.
Let's see.
I rolled an 8.
All right, so now the next thing is you'll go 10 inches, and you said 13?
13.
So you need to roll a 3 or better.
Come on, high number. 4!
Okay, so they'll close.
I finally
this-
get some dice.
This is one of your fierce guys. So Mike will have 12 dice, and you'll have 7, and you have it's 12 to 12.
12 to 12.
Mike's hitting on 5s, you're hitting on 4s because you're fierce.
And I'm rolling 12 dice, right, Walt?
Right.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Oh,
11, 12. All right, Mike, I got 12 dice with 4, 5, or 6s.
let me see if they can go double. What the hell? They got nothing to lose. 10. Yes, they can.
putting
So they
all
go
4, 5,
8
or 6s
plus
over here.
3. They'll go 11.
Did you miss?
This way?
Did he miss?
Yeah.
Oh,
didn't
oh
miss.
my gosh.
Holy shit!
Look at that, everyone. I've sucked all day long, and all of a sudden I rolled 12 hits.
All right.
He rolled
12 for 12.
12
Right.
dice hitting on 4s.
Oh, my
They're all-
goodness.
All
Now,
right.
is anybody not moving?
Now that will be a test
You moved
for
them all.
seeing that.
Failed to be moved.
Really? Okay, because
Okay.
because for other people dying and going
Okay,
away hasn't happened.
So,
I
that,
thought you might.
No, the only one that rolls
There's
is
12
the
and,
native contingent there next to him.
Well,
thank you for your guidance, Walt. As Grand Game Master
Yeah,
here.
that was
the
your
great-
rolling, buddy.
Yeah, no shit. This
But
That's the better unit.
Mike,
Yep.
you
Yep.
I
old
killed
shots
4.
coming at you.
okay.
And you hit better short.
I have no leader to check, and I don't have to check morale, right?
No, because you wiped them out.
I wiped them out. Oh my goodness
Oh, no, it's not. You don't
gracious.
hit
I've
any
gone
better.
all day
No,
getting
you
my
don't.
butt
They
kicked
already
by
have
Mike.
strength.
Do a casual.
Right.
So.
5 or 6s.
And those are the dead.
Okay.
All right. And, well, I've lost track. Did I
That
activate?
guy hasn't activated yet.
Oh.
He is just above half.
I thought he
so-
failed.
4.
No, this This guy failed and he failed.
He failed.
Yeah, because I basically
It
went
is,
boom,
I know.
boom, and then
Oh,
Okay, so I'm
Just
down. I
taking
believe
more.
that's a 7,
Yeah.
yeah, that's all they need.
That's fine.
and I got a 5.
All right, so
Just
they
take
just
the
simply
blue
back up
marker.
2 inches and take a pin marker.
You could throw that big
Wow.
blue marker back in the tray. Just
Well,
lay it in there.
Mike.
There you
What?
go.
Can
Thank
I
you.
charge that?
Okay.
Now I must take a 10.
They're not in their front
Yeah.
park, so I would say
Okay.
they could.
Okay, that's what I
Ten.
thought. I wanted
We
to
don't
ask because
care.
they're not.
But they can move to at least face
All right.
them and get ready to try to do something.
We're
All
done.
right. Can I just do a regular 8-inch
So
move
someone
this
try to
way?
get the colors. I'll try to get them off the table.
All right, so
Oh,
I
go
stop
ahead.
like a half
All right.
inch out.
No, you'd be
So
further away
the
than that.
aerial
You'd be
calibrate
like that,
12
yeah.
inches.
Is that
They
good?
moved
Yeah,
12
because he's going to
inches?
shoot the shit out of you with them
Yeah,
anyway.
little caliber is a
Okay.
regular caliber.
Wow, Mike.
So not 400 units. So
It is what it
Alright.
is.
Okay, so
I need to
as
swing
far
around
as I
and
can
close that
tell,
gate then.
I am done on my flank, and I finally did something right for a
get
change.
'em right to
And
I need
I've
a pin
completed my turn. We'll pause the camera for a moment.
Well fought, gentlemen. It's time to save the colors. Get towards drift. You must warn them. The colors. Carry them to safety, Mr. Melville. Sir.
yeah.
So,
I'm
Derek,
ready
what's
for the
happening
third
on
set.
your flank there?
I lost the flank. I have 1 unit left. They're in the center. And as of now, I'm trying to get the colors off the board.
So, Melville and Coghill have orders to get the colors off the board, and it looks like Kevin has Zulus right there.
I do.
So I'm like running a gauntlet right now.
Okay, so
What's his story?
Mike Kennedy, I think, is up next.
Oh, good.
It wasn't as many as there was a while ago.
All right, and he's got troops here and
So
there.
now if you're within 6 inches, if you pass your
I
charge
should
test,
be,
yeah, so,
because I was an inch away.
right,
So, see if I can move. Yes.
all right.
Kevin, you want to help him?
Bayonet.
I can't move. Can you help him? Because I have the camera
I can
tripod.
help. What
in
do you
the way.
want to do?
Which
Charge?
one?
Yeah.
That's a no move.
So how many guys you got there, Bill?
6. So I fight with 3.
You fight with 3 and Mike fights with 6.
And I need 5 or 6s, Walt.
Yeah, 3 guys with
yeah,
5
5.
and 6s in the same.
Look at that. I rolled 2 hits.
Ooh, I see a lot of hits.
1, 2, 3 hits.
All right.
I'll
So
take you out.
that unit's gone. Walt,
Roll your doubles.
we got to see if we lost my leader.
Yeah.
I don't want the leader to die because then you get all kinds of bonuses.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So that unit.
Can we capture him though?
That-
Because he's got nowhere to go.
Kevin, can you remove that unit for me?
Evaporates.
He didn't die.
Now, did I suffer any casualty?
Huh?
Did I suffer any?
You get any hits, Bill?
Yeah, you. Yeah. did
Yeah,
you say you
yeah,
took
I got 2.
Okay.
2, that is 1.
No, I
No,
halved my.
You only rolled 3 dice.
I only rolled 3 dice.
Oh,
he
okay,
actually
oh,
lost
okay.
2 figures.
Okay, so he's below half. He disappears too.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, Brits fight to the last man. That's right. Never mind.
Well, they're down to 1 man. The unit will. They'll run away with 1 man.
And my leader appears over here,
You
Walt?
can move him 12 inches and start moving him.
Okay.
Yeah, he fell off his horse. He's in such a hurry to
Yeah,
get out of
buddy.
there.
All right. So our leader's running, and
Alright, so everybody's
Okay,
moved now?
so that was no.
no, Mike's got all his stuff to do.
He has a lot of stuff?
He's got a lot of troops.
Oh,
He is still doing well.
okay.
See if those 2 unpin,
Well, we'll see what we can do about that, Bill.
He's got 2 figures to unpin.
and they do.
Look at that. 2 figures holding off a whole impy.
Well, I wouldn't
You're
put it
gonna
that way.
Oh, of course. They're dead meat on a charge, and that's 1 hit.
1 dead Zulu.
And I passed my morale. No, I did not. I
No,
rolled a
you did
5.
not.
They're pinned. They're pinned. How disappointing.
Oops. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Now that was them. I got an
They
8.
got an 8. So, and I
Okay.
can fire
So
as
the
free
Natal native
action.
contingent
Yes.
is,
So 2,
So
4,
it's
6,
able to
10,
fire.
10, 12 dice needing 6s.
and they're
But
firing
it's
on
at
the.
close range.
Right.
Still need
Fire
sixes.
So every 6 points.
Chunk of 5s, but no 6s.
No sixes.
No hits.
Well,
I should have gotten at least 2, but
All right, then you got your 1 British regiment out there.
So Mike is looking at firing.
So Derek, did you have a good time defending against Kevin?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, we're not done yet.
he wiped out my center. I mean,
Yeah, the center
you ought to be happy with that.
class were easy.
Where my best troops were.
It was just
So
this,
Mike is trying to decide how.
this,
that's
Left
long
horn.
range.
Yeah. Well, what if I
12
come in
shots.
on that like he did? Jeez.
Yeah, we'll give that a try. A 7.
Okay.
So Mike's.
He needs a 7 below half too.
Well, he's a
Normally
6.
6.
He's a 6.
Oh. That's why
So
he
the
gave
cavalry's
us
coming in. So well, I get 4 dice,
Yes, and he gets 3 dice.
And I
you're
need-
fierce,
and
you're on
why do I
4,
get
he's on
3?
5.
and I need 2
And
hits
four.
to kill.
Oh, there's 4 guys. All
Four
right,
guys.
Mike. From here, it looks like 3.
Okay.
And you need 2
Two
to
to
get a
kill.
casualty.
Right.
All right.
I got 2 kills.
I got 1.
All right.
All right. Well, that'll pop the irregular. Now he's below half, right?
Well, he was at half, so now he's
And,
below
and Mike
half.
lost 1.
Right.
So.
Okay.
And I run away, Walt.
You back up 4 inches and you roll, and you are going to need a 8 not to become pinned.
4 inches. Come on, 8. I rolled a 9.
Okay, they're not pinned.
And I can follow up.
Well, don't you disappear
Why would he disappear?
below half? He's irregular. He's not.
No, it's when you get to quarter.
I thought it was half.
No, it's only 25%.
Units have been going down to
Kevin,
4 guys.
Kevin, you
For
don't think
you.
I would know my own rules that I created?
Well, I'm sure you know them, but I
Or-
sure as hell don't.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, a lot of this stuff I mentioned, and I
Now,
guess
they were pinned to begin with, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
They have another
stayed
pin.
pinned.
That's all right. It still worked out for us because we were
Well,
both
they-
playing the same rule.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were pinned. Yeah.
So
So they stayed
Okay.
pinned.
Yeah, that's.
And I'm gonna
you
follow
just,
up.
You just right. So you hit them again.
'Cause
Oh, I
his
just
guys are a little
rolled to
better
unpin
than
though. I
us.
thought.
No.
Oh, they
you
stay
got
pinned?
pulled out to
Arguably
say
far more
another pin.
organized and drills
Okay.
than they are.
Not to
Right.
disappear.
Are we
Right.
fighting
And
again?
God knows
Yes.
you're more than
Do
those.
I roll
guys
again?
are.
3
They
dice on
didn't
3
arm those
dice.
clowns.
yeah.
How many of them?
3 dice on 3 dice, but I
You know, when you go down to 2, you disappear though.
That's fine. 2 hits.
2 makes it 1.
One hit.
So 2 hits, you both disappear.
There you go. That was worth it, Bill.
Mutual
Okay.
destruction.
That was
All right.
worth it.
That was worth it. We got rid of that cavalry unit in my
Well,
right
that cavalry
rear.
unit kicked ass.
Yep.
So Mike was doing great with them.
Yep.
Thank God they're finally gone. Mike's reviewing the table.
They did. I still got him.
You haven't fired the gun yet.
No, I haven't. They're going to fire down here.
Okay, the cannon is now firing.
Well, he's got to roll. It might fire.
Long range.
That's true. Yeah, it's what, 18 and 36 or
I
something
thought
like
it
that?
was 16.
Here, it's on
Well,
the
it's
other-
still
I'll check
still
it
long
for you.
range.
So,
But I still need
let me 6. They're not the same as. Yeah.
16 is short range for.
that's an 8. They
Okay,
shoot, so
you
that's
get
6.
dice. Hitting on 4s.
But at long range, it's 2 for.
Right.
All right, the artillery is firing.
That's 2. That's 1 dead. Make a check for him.
They are good, even at half strength.
Yep.
Okay.
So the artillery fired a blast
And
off
that
round.
leaves them and them. Oh, we're going to try and move them.
You want me to order lunch today?
Yeah, we can have
It's
lunch.
almost noon, but yeah.
Yeah,
I have no
I know.
We're
problem.
going to order lunch, but right now we're going to do the turn to see who goes first. And if
see.
I can outroll Mr. Kennedy for a change.
You did. Your last time you did.
Do it again,
All
Bill.
right, are you ready, Mr. Kennedy?
Do it again, Bill.
I have a 1.
Come on. Oh my God.
Reroll.
I have a 1.
You 3 have to re-roll.
Reroll, yeah.
All right, Bill.
I have a 5.
Come on.
I have a 5.
4.
Four.
Gosh,
All right.
darn it.
It's me.
Oh, well.
And those two.
You know, Mike's just rolling better dice than I am most of the day.
All right.
So Mike will
First,
play.
I'm just rolling a lot more dice.
I don't have anybody.
It's not
Derek,
better
you
dice.
want
It's
to
a
roll
lot
the
more.
meatball?
Yes.
Derek, what would you like?
2.
And I don't know what they fight as.
They're fighting as your regular.
We'll take 1 cheeseburger on a cheeseburger
And I'm
sandwich,
fierce, so I hit
with,
on scores.
Ketchup, tomato.
ketchup, mustard, lettuce.
Breaking into the action. Something exciting happened. Derek, what happened there?
Just trying to get Melville and Coghill off the board with colors, and the Zulu caught up to them in camp, just outside of camp. And
They say,
All right, so we're pulling them off the table. And Kevin, I'm gonna. It looks like I have to swing over to you for a moment.
uh-oh.
You have now captured the colors. What are you gonna do with them?
Lose them in the river.
Lose them in the river.
Lose them in the river.
If the movie's
All
to be
right,
believed,
so
yeah.
Derek, the colors were trying to escape, but they didn't. All right,
All right, let's move the rest of these guys then.
the colors are gone. And Kevin is starting to move in on Mr. Kennedy.
Well,
And
That's Derek's
That's
last.
Derek's.
That's
That's Derek's last.
That's
oh, is
the
that
last
Derek's last unit?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna take a lot of fire from Mike again. This might be the end for me.
this is the end.
Kevin has a heck of a batch of soldiers coming in from that flank.
I have to go around.
and he's staying in the camp.
It's looking bleak for the British now. However, I think they could form a square. And Kevin's on the other side of the table now because his Zulus
Nice to move, yeah.
have made it all the way to the other side of the table. So,
Well, we'll just swing.
is that Colonel Pauline you're overrunning?
Well, yeah,
Maybe.
who knows? I mean, what can he do?
He can do nothing. He has nothing to command anymore.
He can die.
If you
he's
could
gone.
move those guys up.
So, even
Right about here for you.
Well, works me.
It doesn't really matter anymore.
It's not that.
so,
important.
Walt, when I attack those two British, let's say I pass everything and go into hand-to-hand combat, am I really only rolling two dice to his 2 dice?
Mhm.
That's outrageous.
I didn't say anything, Kevin.
I still can't find my rule book. I'd like to know where it went.
Walt's
It was
hiding
delicious.
it. Walt's hiding it on you, so you won't use it to check the rules.
I think so. I think so.
This is mine here.
That has your name in it. Of course, that doesn't prove any good.
That one says Kennedy on that one, so
Well, I had it on this table, and it's gone.
We'll look to see if we can put it on a chair or something, Kev.
But only chairs
No,
there.
no, I mean on the red
Check
chair.
if it's not underneath one of your that
I
paper.
bet it's underneath this.
No, we looked there. It's not under there.
And it's not underneath the
Is it
plastic tray.
not underneath
No.
that paper over there in the corner?
No. And it's not under either of these trays.
I'm assuming that's Derek's.
Yes, this one.
All right, we'll pause the camera here. So we got the camera back
Down
on.
here.
Mike's doing his
They're
firing
shooting.
here. Doing our firing. And we're seeing if I can withstand this to continue my
They're
attacks.
good. So that's 12 dice needing 6s.
Which one are you shooting at?
Here to here.
Okay.
So how do we loot the camp exactly?
That's one hit.
Rented, is it looted?
I lost
think you're
one.
there.
Okay.
And I am pinned because I rolled a 7.
Okay. That leaves me with them. See if they can move.
Is he this tough playing when you're doing tournament play?
Yep.
Yes.
They're cut off from Rourke's Drift, though. So even if they survive, they're doomed.
All right, and Mike's moving his units over here, and he's chasing Bill to Swale. Yeah. My leader is on a horse.
No, he's not. He turned
He
away.
turned around. He's heading towards Kevin.
He's
Okay.
ignoring you.
See about moving them.
All right. I'll be up soon here. We'll pause the camera for my attacks.
Oh,
Okay, everyone. We are on my movement mode. Well, I already moved my leader, so he's done. I'll need Walt's advice again to help me with
Well,
these
just
attacks.
Start there. You're going to
worked
be
very well
you
so
need a
far.
7 on that.
A 7.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, 7. We rolled a 6.
You're going to need an 8 on that.
And we rolled a 7.
And you're going to need a 7 on that.
And we rolled a 10.
All right, so you can basically charge those guys
Let's
there.
charge those guys. What do I need now?
I think you're close enough.
Because I get my bonus of 2.
Oh, that's right. You moved
Yeah,
10.
so
Yeah.
you're already there.
You're there.
All right.
You're there.
So, is it...
He's got 12. You fight with 12. You are not fierce. You both hit on 4s, but I think maybe he hits on 5s. I think. Because he's irregular.
All
Your
right.
regular probably hits on.
I mean,
So,
6s.
my Zulus are going at...
No, fights at a 5. No, it's fights at a 6.
Okay, so Mike, you get 12 dice to the 6. You get 12 dice to the 5.
Mike's double checking your rules.
Nope. Fighting zone 6.
All right, 5 or 6s, right, Walt? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Good thing it's not 5s and 6s for me. I only did 2.
All right,
I
6
lost.
to 2.
So Mike loses half. He backs up. You can move forward. And he rolls a 7, but because of that, he'll need an 8 to pass.
So that wasn't a bad roll, Kevin. I lost.
That was a good roll.
I killed 6.
That's
And-
what you need to do.
Okay, you've got one more here.
Okay,
you need
can
to
I
roll an 8
try to
with
check?
them. You need to roll an 8 with
Come
them.
on, 8. I rolled an 11.
So then the next question is how far away are you? You're going to close.
Okay. Now I only get to roll 2 dice, though.
Yep.
And I roll on 5 or 6s.
Yes. And same for Mike.
All right. I'm going to take...
I've got to check their opinion.
Yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
gotta check your pin.
They are.
Their
Okay.
pin.
Okay. So I got 2 dice, correct, Walt, with 5 or 6s.
And Mike's got the same.
Okay. Come on 5 or 6s. I got 1 hit.
I got 1 hit.
All right.
You bounce off.
So.
But he's at 1 figure, so
Yeah.
doesn't he disappear?
Yeah, right. So
Okay.
you're gone. You're gone.
It was worth it then, Bill.
You do have to take a pin test, Bill, though, because you did not win that combat.
And I made a 9.
Okay, so you
Not him.
pass. All right.
All right. So
Well, we start over? Or is Bill not going?
I
Bill was last.
think Bill's gone. He had 2 that failed to go, and he had 2 that went in.
All right.
So yeah, one more round, I guess.
okay. So
Well,
I'm going to try this funky blue die. So everyone, we're going 1 more round.
I rolled a
I'll go
1.
last this time. 1.
Please, no 1. Please, no 1. A 3. I beat Mike.
4.
Thank God.
We rolled off.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
I got a 1 again.
I rolled a 2. Mike goes last.
Mike
this
goes
time.
last,
So
and
it
probably the
looks like
final
it's
turn.
4.
I had a 4.
Derek, Mike, no,
I'm first.
your name. Oh, you're first? No,
you
you're not first.
You rolled a 3, but Derek can go. But
Derek.
Bill
Oh,
can
Derek.
go at the
Then
same
Bill.
Then
time.
me.
Then me, then Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Shoot.
go ahead. You can just
So Derek
start.
can beat up on me with his
All
one
right.
unit, and then
Well,
go.
I'll need your guidance.
Yeah.
I will need your
Keep saying
guidance
that.
here.
So far you
Um,
haven't needed his
I'm going to
guidance.
first move the leader 12 inches.
Alright, 12
Yeah.
shots coming at that unit.
Oh, yeah.
So what should I do first? Do I?
Uh-oh.
I can't. Can I charge here?
Yeah. So you just have to roll. You need a 7.
2.
All right. Let me get the camera
Not
in.
straight rolls, man.
Okay.
Well, I am at
So-
half.
We're charging here in,
Does
and
that
I need a
affect my
7,
roll?
right? I rolled a 10.
Well,
Alright, so you
we
don't
even
play.
played it, yeah. Remember? Or not.
Mike,
that
you
half or
have
below half?
6 guys.
6
here,
guys.
So you'll need a
Half
3.
Three
okay.
dice.
And then you'll
Alright,
get
so
6
instead of
dice.
7,
You're
there's
hitting
an
on
8.
5s. He's hitting on
6s.
6s.
10.
All right.
All right. I'll take it.
1 hit.
That's good.
And that's all I had.
I know.
They all could have hit.
I
had I been a little bit better.
Just
Well,
one
this
hit
guy's
won't.
almost dead,
Oh,
so let's run him in.
You bounce.
He can charge in for free, so he will.
I've got 8.
You have to roll your. You need to roll. You're still above half, so.
I
I'm
have
fine
8.
on that.
Okay.
I think
You
you
just
just
didn't win. That's all.
No.
and you.
All right. Well, the
are,
next unit has to
Oh, you're
unpin.
right.
Right.
Okay,
So
we're
you
going
need
to
an 8
Oh,
for
Mike,
that.
that
Yeah,
red
if he's-
marker.
if he
I
uses
rolled
it
that
up,
off the
he's dead.
last turn. I didn't
So-
take it
Or
off.
maybe he's
Now
not. Maybe he
you
has to
want
go
to roll
down
see
to a
if you
quarter. I
if
don't
you can
know.
charge.
Yeah, I rolled it. I just didn't take
But
it
I think
off.
we both hit on 5.
All right. I rolled
No.
snake eyes.
Well,
Well,
I
can't
have 8
charge.
guys, you
They
have
are on
12 dollars.
She unpinned them.
Okay.
Then you
Roll
roll a
5.
2 to
I got
charge.
4.
and I failed my
Pretty
charge.
good.
Okay, so down there you
Said
got a
double
guy in
fives.
the front
Yeah.
rank.
Okay. Can I can't turn and see them because they're not to
You
my
can,
front.
you can move. You can wheel them.
6.
All right.
Here.
I'm gonna
6.
go over there and
Six.
move them.
Well, he's gone.
I'm coming over,
But
Mike.
you take 4.
So I can move my 8. Correct.
Yeah.
So I turn like that,
Pull 4
move
off.
up to like here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the rules are a
There
bit
we go.
loosey goosey.
Is that good?
And
Yeah,
then with
that's
the
fine.
next group, you can do the same thing.
Can I go over here and start looting the camp?
I wouldn't. I would go after his. Kevin's got the advantage. He's only got one guy to fight.
All right.
You've
So I
still
gotta
got-
finish off Mike.
The
Right.
camp's looted already.
All
I'm in
right.
it, man.
Yeah, but he wants some. He wants some booty.
I'm gonna go after
He wants
that
some
camp.
booty.
I'm
Well,
out in here.
these guys will.
I,
Alright.
I would pull them back a
Keep
little
it
bit,
on.
like 2 or 3
Wave
inches.
attack. Chinese wave
because you had
attack.
a wheel to get there.
Right, those
Okay.
are yours.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's it for you.
that's it for me.
All right. So,
Let's see.
Mike, you can go ahead then.
Mike is doing fantastic still.
I got to go over to the other side to move
Well,
my
I went
troops.
last. I need to make sure.
Where you
Kevin
want? Where you want me to
does all
go?
his.
Just tell.
Well, you don't have it. Well,
Well,
I guess you do have one.
yes, I do.
You have one.
All right.
I want these guys
Well,
moving
pause. Kevin is. I'm gonna move the camera.
up, but I'm also moving up.
So Goober is watching this game
These guys moved as well.
They do.
intently.
These are my guys.
He also raised $500 for Braddock's Battlefield History Center. So
5, right?
can't make fun of Goober the Traveling Bear too much. All right. So this is fantastic.
Here.
We have
One.
Kevin is rolling up Derek's flank.
It's-
What do you have? 4 figures out there, Derek?
I have nothing. Well, I've got 6 out there. Nowhere.
The camp is. Oh wow, Kevin's got Zulus in the camp.
Oh God, yeah. Overrun half of it.
All right.
Overrun all of it. Half is as good as
We're
the
going
whole
to
load.
fire your infantry.
That takes them below.
Okay.
So they're gone.
We lost another Zulu
Force
impy.
morale roll.
Man,
Oh,
So that was
Devastating.
it
them.
should be.
I'm
That
sure
was
there
them.
is. At some point, your losses.
I've got him, and him.
No, this. I
But
mean,
they're
what,
fighting to the last man.
what are they
so-
going to do?
right.
They got nowhere to go. They're completely cut off.
See if they can go. No. We are going to.
See, they're paralyzed with indecision.
Well, they're shooting over there.
So you got 5 guys.
Yes.
What? Who?
Your 5
And
guys.
Derek, did
Oh,
you
those
shoot
5
your
guys.
guys?
I did.
He
Okay.
did.
So it's probably
Probably
over a
long
foot.
range, yep.
So yeah. So you need to 2 for 1.
I only got one. That's not enough.
Okay.
wow.
So then the issue is,
We
does
laugh.
the artillery have a target down here?
All right, let's turn the camera towards the artillery.
Got a nice flank shot on that British line.
Because the rules say 90 or 180 and forward.
1, 2, 3. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Walt, the game
artillery.
master, has rolled.
Well, it's because
It's a tricky call.
All right, so Mike's firing the
1,
cannon.
2, 3, 4, 5 dead out of them. They're gone.
They're gone. All right, so we lost another impy from a cannon that I should have killed 3 hours ago.
What the hell's wrong with you, Bill?
I just couldn't outroll Mike today. Just think if I rolled good dice, we would have been done an hour
are
ago.
we done?
We would think you were a doppelganger.
Are we done?
That turned, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's roll again.
All right, so we're rolling again for another turn.
4.
6.
One.
6!
All right, you two have to. No. You had a 6?
I got 6.
You two have to roll again.
I got a 1.
I got a 2.
Okay, so
it's
Derek
you.
is first.
Derek can go, but Bill, you only got what, 3 units?
Well,
2
Bill's
units.
Bill's next.
Yeah, but then what
And
Derek
then me.
does
All right.
affects
And
us.
lastly,
So,
Yeah.
so the first thing I guess I'm going to do is unpin that unit.
Yeah,
Michael,
makes
you're
sense.
up.
Okay.
You got one guy.
So,
He is
You
7.
got 8.
Yeah,
yes,
it's
I'm a 7. So this unit here is going to go in. And we did it with a 7.
Now you got to roll again, they're no longer pinned. So now you need another 7 to charge.
I rolled a 5. Oh my goodness gracious.
So then the other unit can charge. It's just have to roll a 7.
Ooh, you're within a foot.
I'm a 6.
Yes.
No.
So that's 2.
You know, it's not been Mike beating you. It's been your own friggin' dice.
So,
They're not his dice. They're your dice.
so I'm
Yeah,
using
Walt's
Walt.
dice beating us.
What your dice are failures.
I
Mike, you
take
can
a
go right
test.
ahead. Except for the one guy down there by Kevin.
9,
This is
you're
last.
good.
Actually, I've got to wait
might as well
for
go.
everybody
Okay,
else
but
because
you
of
can
him.
fire
too.
him and you can fire your artillery.
Yeah,
And your
so-
those guys.
they fire.
Well, these guys
All
are going
right. So,
Yeah, you could have moved your guy.
So I got.
1 hit.
okay,
see,
I
got
got to roll
14
morale
guys.
check there.
Yep.
And I rolled an 8.
You're good.
7
Now you're gonna have fun.
And you
with it.
got.
Now I got 8, 12, and
You're
everything.
both are hitting on
12
5.
on
No,
5.
I'm fierce. I hit on 4. Well, that was not very
2.
good. Only 2
You're
on
kidding
the
me.
first round.
One.
Well, I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
Should have at least 4.
Three,
I know,
4.
but-
Is that
Only
12
got
dice?
4
He
total.
killed 2?
Yes,
One.
yeah.
Man, I lucked out on
Yeah,
that.
I take
Well,
1,
you still have to take another
4.
check.
I'm
Yeah.
doing
You
that.
have a test.
I passed.
And you
Okay.
are down. Wait a minute now. You lose.
That leaves
And
one.
the
You got
artillery
him.
back down to here.
You're down to a
Hit you.
quarter.
They need,
Yeah.
what is it, a 6?
Yeah, that
Yep.
doesn't count for Brit.
No, right, because of last minute.
Yeah.
Got it?
Okay.
Okay.
Six
But,
roll,
you back
killing
up.
on
All right.
4.
Killing on 4.
And take a test for pinch.
You know what else we're not taking into account is
6.
ammunition.
3.
No, they have an
I think
optional
they are.
rule for that.
Because somebody should be waiting their bloody turn for ammo with Goober opening up the boxes and saying, I forgot to bring the screwdrivers.
That's
Give
a
it
check
test.
for them.
No, and Goober is back
And
there
they're
drinking.
mad
It's pretty easy.
I rolled a 4, they're
I'm
pinned.
moving my other stuff, right?
All right. And then I got to wait.
Well, that went for Kevin.
Oh,
Oh.
poor baby.
I think at this point, I don't know if Goober would stay as a British soldier.
What would he be? He'd learn Zulu in a hurry.
I think he'd be running.
Pardon me.
Kevin's on the other side of our table because he has to loot the camp some more.
Not going to do it.
Oh boy, you're. So Kevin is coming in on Mike's buttocks. Look at that.
So far, they failed several turns in a row to move.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm counting on them doing it again. These are dead.
Yes, they are.
They're not there. Yeah.
So the big picture here is Kevin is now coming in behind. The camp is gone. It has been trashed. Derek, do you have any troops left?
I have 4.
Pin guys.
4 pin guys.
pin
All right.
guys. Yeah.
So I wonder what after lunch. I wonder what the game will be like.
I just moved.
Whose turn is it next?
Did you
Bill.
already go?
Derek went first.
I went first, yes.
Okay.
Now Bill's. I went. Bill goes. Then you go.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Well, Bill's already gone.
Oh, well then
Yeah.
Mike goes.
So you can do your last shooting.
And Mike went. Other than
Well,
his,
no,
he has
I-
2
I've
units.
got
he had 2
two
units he
guys
waited
that
for.
I had to wait to see what was going
Yeah.
on over here.
Ah, okay.
They are shooting at close range now.
Yes, they are. All 5 of them.
Hey,
Yep.
It's 7 because we're still.
All right. So Mike is firing on Kevin.
Fierce, that doesn't help them.
No.
Just makes them mad. 10, they pass again. They've
Okay.
been good on tests.
Really help.
now I need to do something with them.
Oh, but what?
Well,
What are you trying to do? You got to announce that for your roll.
yes, I do.
I think if do they have stand 2? If they have stand 2, they can
Everybody's got stand too.
then they can just pivot. they can turn to face.
You don't do anything on the stand two.
In a stand two, to me, if you stand two, you should be able to face. So
Okay.
I'm telling him what his options are. That's
He
all.
can shoot 360.
No, he can't. He can only shoot 180.
Why?
I said that at the very beginning of the game.
Oh, all right.
They don't have the luxury of that.
Well, if you check stand two in the movies, they aren't changing formation or facing.
They're
They just
running
stand
around. No, they're running around and occupying spots. Stuff I watch enough between Zulu Dawn and Zulu the last 2 days to go. Yeah, stand two's actually.
He was getting juiced up. For
He
the
was
game.
getting ready. Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
probably
it's the
rolling
Zulu
dice like
player.
mad, getting
That's
his
all right.
dice
The game
dice
master
ready.
has ruled on a
The
stand
game master
two,
has
you can-
ruled.
Or stand by, whatever. The stand down. whatever the
Stand
rule is.
true.
So I think that's it. So
Yeah.
one more round here, guys.
One more round,
We
everyone.
gotta have a conclusion.
All right. I gotta beat.
A 6.
Oh, Kevin got a 6.
5.
I need a 6.
You do.
6.
Come on. A 4.
Uh-oh. You mean up here around to move your fork?
2.
Okay.
Well, we know who's first.
Well, we do know Kevin goes first, and there's a lot of action on
You
Kevin's
can
side.
do your stuff that affects.
Yeah, I have to wait over there.
No.
Well, he's charging this unit because he can, because he's within 8.
So, charge right on by me.
All right.
He'll take care of
Okay,
him.
thanks.
Your pins. I
Yeah,
rolled
Fire into them.
Forgot about
4, 5.
So we got double
You get
battles
5
going on.
guys,
I
Kevin.
got 12 guys.
You
Huh?
get 5 guys. You fight with the number of defenders. It's
Oh,
like
we've been
the
playing
same-
normal on this side of the
Well,
table.
that's why you're kicking Derek's butt. You only get 5 dice though.
I'll hit on 4s.
3 dead.
4
Okay.
dead.
That takes them below half.
All right. Doing my morale check, Mike. I need 8,
You lose
and I
4.
rolled a 6, so they're
Good
pinned.
pin.
You say you killed 3 of mine?
No, he's
No. He's fighting over here.
right.
Oh. Well, I killed 4 of his.
So you have 5 guys hitting on 5s against his Zulus. He just wiped you out.
Oh.
Yeah.
You fought me,
But
okay.
you have 5 guys coming back on 5s.
2.
That's
All
not
right.
bad.
Well, let's put him over there. And 1, 2.
So
You like that.
that takes care of the center is falling. We have the Tell Native contingent
So
should
still
be
got
breaking
them.
by now.
Now let's see. This guy.
That's why I have to wait for him to see what he does there. I've still got them.
I'm going to try and double move them into a attack there. He may well fail. 6, they do. So they don't do anything.
Now I shoot on 6s and I fight on 6s.
Have those guys attack them.
Or do I
if you
fight on
would,
5s?
No, I think it's. No, I thought it was.
Oh, here, I'll come around here. I got to
6s.
move other stuff anyway, Derek.
I thought
Just
it was
sit
fight
there.
on 5.
All right.
Okay,
I
Kevin
hit
and
on
Mike are now
4s.
attacking.
I'm hitting
Or-
on, you hit on 6s.
Right.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
And I whiffed.
All right.
Well, 3 will take you down to 3, which will wipe them out because there's 25.
So Kevin
I
is
have to
coming.
check for that general.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
General survives. So Kevin has
I'll take the ground.
taken the ground, pushing Mike back. Actually, he just eliminated that unit, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that darn cannon has been holding out, Mike. Like, it's amazing.
Now I want to rotate and grape shot them guys.
I'll take a bet on that.
Okay.
It doesn't move.
Mike
And
has
doesn't shoot.
one battalion, one company that's fully functional. That's on.
That is the farthest away from
So
any
you
hub.
need to
of-
go in.
Right.
Yep.
5
But I have to
guys.
roll to do that.
Yeah, you do. You need an 8 because they're below half.
I got an 8.
So you'll get 5 dice. Bill, you'll get
1, 2,
3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he only gets 3.
You get 3.
All right.
You're hitting on 6s. You're hitting on 5s and 6s.
I got no hits.
No hits.
I got no hits.
So what,
So I bounce off.
And you take a pitting test.
That's your best performance today, Bill.
so what? Do I need to roll anything for that?
No, because
I'm
you
good.
didn't lose it.
Okay. Is it? Am I up?
Were you
No.
last?
You are up.
You're up. Yes, I've gone.
So you've got 2 units.
Eric's
you have
gone,
to
Mike's
unpin.
gone.
All right. Mike, I'll unpin that unit here first.
Here.
Yes.
Okay, you're under half.
All right. 8. I rolled a 5.
No, you did not.
So the other one,
He's at 8.
and that's it.
That's good.
Yeah, I made it. Walt, what can I do with him? Can
Well,
I hit the flank of that?
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
charge 'em.
yeah. You can go in because
Charge.
it looks like within 8. Yeah, and so you would then roll 5 dice, and so would Mike.
Okay.
And
Do I need to roll to charge that?
well, you just did, but
Okay.
I
No,
thought
he
you just,
unpinned.
9.
oh, he unpinned. Yeah,
I
then
rolled
you
a
need to
9.
charge. I'm
That's
sorry.
good.
So I'm going in.
So you're going to get
Why don't
5
you
dice, and
consolidate
Mike's
them,
going to
yeah.
get 5 dice, and
All right, cleaning up the table a little bit for my big die rolling. Okay. I'll get rid of this die, Mike. 5 and 6s, right, Walt?
Yep. To my 5.
I thought you only got 6s with your guys.
I do. I
Sixes.
got 1 hit. He gets 5s and 6s.
How many figures do I have?
Well,
You
you
only
only
get
get 5
5,
because
okay.
that's all
So
you
you
I
got
got.
three
did 3 hits
How
So
many
that'll-
did you roll?
right here.
You
5.
roll 5. So that wipes them
That
out.
wipes them out.
Yep.
Occupy the ground, Bill. Occupy the ground.
I've been told by my Zulu leader to occupy the ground.
Get you that much closer to the gun.
So do you guys want to go one more round? I know
Mike-
the Zulus do.
Mike,
No,
can you
not
move
really.
me the 2 inches to
It's not
occupy the
fun
ground?
anymore.
I've been told I should occupy the ground. Thank you.
No, I
Now are we
think,
rolling to see who goes first, Walt?
That's
Well,
Or is this it?
the results from Isandlwana, while the British lost their 1,200 troops or however many were actually there, they actually broke the Zulu army.
Well,
they found,
massive casualties. Yeah.
oh, not just that, but they found dead.
So Walt, what happened in our battle of Isandlwana?
Well, we had players complaining and whining because I was making rules interpretations that they didn't agree with.
He was
Making
inventing
rules up.
rules on the fly.
Yeah.
So, and I explained to them what changes I had made, but do you think they would listen and remember? Well, they are geriatric, so what can I tell you?
Think you wrote any of it down so we can check
I
it?
did write it down. I just didn't bring it down here for you to proofread.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't read my writing anyways.
So Walt, who won?
Actually, the Zulus, like they did historically, they won. They killed, what was it, Cogs Hill and Melville? Melville, right. They got into the camp. It really looked at first like the Zulus were going to fall on their face because the head got completely obliterated by the
And the
Brits in the
loins,
middle.
yeah.
But when the 2 horns came in, it all of a sudden it just collapsed, particularly over on Kevin's side, the left horn.
We had no troops. That's why.
Well, yeah, they were thinned out over there. And then over here, Mike did a really good job against you, Bill, just holding you off. But eventually it got to be where Kevin was coming in behind some of Mike's stuff. So I thought it played pretty well. There are some, we will discuss during lunch what rules they liked and what rules they don't like. And I already know that answer. So
All right. Well, let me get move the camera over and pause it and come over to see Mr. Kennedy, then Derek. Well, Mike, you did a superior job as British commander on this flank. What was your view of today's game?
Everything works great if you go first.
Yeah.
And for most of the game, I was able to do that, and therefore I was able to get my shooting off before anybody could close on me.
Yeah.
And that's why we were able to decimate the head of the Zulu unit army and their reserve. Then when it came to the flank, wasn't quite as successful in going first, and so managed to lose most of my troops. The artillery will probably try to be saved. I have one company that's managed to survive everything so far. One company received a charge, beat them off, then shot and killed another MP, then charged an MP, killed it, and eventually got overrun.
Ran into some real dudes.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm going to stop the camera and move up to see Derek.
You asked the questions.
Derek, how did you do on the right flank as a British commander?
The right flank held for a bit until the horn swept. Did really good on the chest and loins. Decimated the center. But as the horn came around, there was almost no contest. Couldn't get my troops from the center that had, they took very light casualties. Couldn't get them over to the flanks fast enough.
Did you save the colors?
The colors were not saved. They're floating down the Buffalo right now. Nothing more than a tattered rag.
All right. I'm going to stop the camera and go interview Kevin unless there's something else you'd like to add.
Great game, Walt. Thanks for putting it on. Yes.
Great game, Walt. Thanks for putting it on.
Why don't we get puppets for everybody?
But honestly, a game like this, what makes it so epic feeling is just the amount of work everybody puts in an effort into painting their figures and just get them on the table. I mean, you can see it's a very colorful battlefield. So I think that definitely adds to it. Paint your figures. Paint your figures.
All right. I'm going to go over and interview Kevin. Kevin is the Zulu commander of the center and left horn. What's your take on our great game today?
Well, I thought a pretty historical outcome. The British were wiped out and the Zulu armies gutted, of very little use hereafter. It was a fun game, except for some of Walt's
rules.
tinkering with the rules. Yeah.
Boy, lunchtime's going to be interesting over the rules.
Yeah. But no, it was fun. I like Men Who Would Be Kings. It would have been more fun, but maybe unplayable if we had done leaders for each unit, like you're supposed to.
Yeah, I think
It probably would have been a little too
down.
bulky. Anything else before we interview Bill Molyneux?
No, except I wouldn't ask him anything. I do want to thank Walt for putting the game on. It's a wonderful game, as it always is. Walt has a wonderful venue here, and it is a great privilege to be able to come here every week and play a game.
And a 12-foot table is impressive, too. All right, I'm going to stop the camera, and Kevin's going to hit the button and hopefully do this good.
Which one? Red?
Well, I fought with the Zulus with the right and center, the right horn. Michael Kennedy outrolled me almost every turn. I did have that miraculous rolling 12 hits and that night wiped out an entire company. Playing this game with such beautiful 28mm figures, Walt's awesome table, and something we never really mentioned is the atmosphere of Walt's wargaming room is something that's incredible. We have beautiful artwork, figures.
Perhaps if we took more showers, it wouldn't have
It's really nice.
wouldn't be so bad.
And we want to close this out with Horns of the Buffalo, my new game by Blue Panther Printing, Bill Molyneux Games. 12 exciting scenarios of the Anglo-Zulu War. Professor Dennis Bishop, who passed away two years ago, he actually helped me with this. But this is available in the United Kingdom through Second Chance Games. And again, the Wargaming Group in France has been using this for their 6mm Zulu games. They're using it as a scenario book. And Kevin, how do you pronounce his name once again?
Gideon
Fremont,
isn't it?
and he has a great website. And when he watches this video, we're sorry about our pronunciation of your name. So we're gonna pick up our game, debate the rules, and have lunch. Stay safe, be kind, and be courteous. And thank you for watching. Kevin, hit the red button.
I just realized